Yeah.
Oh yeah, am I muted? Because I'm always muted right at the beginning of the stream. I think we're good. Hey, hello
We might be now.
everybody. Cool, thanks Andrew. So, welcome to another episode of the Defilers in Tammeraut's Fate. Ghost of Solmar's Adventure Ow. And it's a special one tonight because we're going to be raising some money for a good cause. We're going to raise some money for the Chicago Community Bond Fund. So to help our brothers and sisters out there on the line, raising their voices and putting their bodies on the line for some justice and freedom. So yeah, if you can donate, that'd be awesome. There's a command. Can somebody do it for me, please? Can somebody use the button?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Cheers. And oh yeah, that's it. You can see at the top of our screens, there's a little overlay. It says how much we've raised so far. If you point to there, oh yeah, use the fingers. And our goal is $500. That would be amazing if we get there. And if we do, then our friends at D&D Beyond have given us a code to give away the new book. What is it?
Oh, I've got the name.
Got the
Mythos Odyssey. I can't remember. Yep. Wait.
The new one. With the thing and the new thing.
The new one. the magic one.
Mythic Odyssey of Theros.
Theros. Yeah, that's it.
There we
Mythic
go.
Odysseys of Theros.
That's the
Oh,
one.
where's this on onto it, eh?
Yeah. Well,
I could remember the words, but I couldn't remember the order they went in.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
it's my
Andrew.
excuse too.
And another cool thing is your donations via that link will give you extra manus. So manus are my channel points down underneath the chat window, and you'll be able to spend your manus on my new channel point rewards. So I spent way too long making channel point rewards. so long. So if you click on the little manu, you can see what's available now. So highlight my message was there before. D6, advantage, disadvantage, 2d6, name an NPC, and a one shot. 30k manus. Boom. So those are all there. Now with the D6s and the 2d6, you can assign those to a player or me. You know what to do. This guy.
Boo!
S.
I don't know where Evan is, so I'm just not
Yeah,
here.
what's the angle? I can't remember.
But I've got these little tokens at the bottom of the window. So if you do purchase one of the rewards with manus, I will drag them and stick them beside me, whoever you buy them for.
Cheat. Jeez.
So if you're not familiar with Dungeons and Dragons, advantage is a mechanic where if it's a roll, the player gets to roll 2 dice and choose the highest value, and if it's disadvantage, it's the opposite. Roll 2 dice, take the lower value. With the 1d, you're gonna say something, Leslie?
Does they give all the disadvantages to Evan?
Yep.
I mean
Agreed.
that could happen, and I'll
I'm
take
fine
that.
with it.
I'll wear that. That's fine. And the D6 and the 2d6 are special. So instead of rolling the D6, that will give them a maximum. So the D6 will give them 6, 2d6 will give them 12 to add to any roll. So it's I don't know if it's a bit OP, but I mean if someone bought like
No.
someone a D6 or 2d6 for 1,000 manus and they roll 2 1s, it'd be gutted. So I think adding 12 to a value, and the players are at level 11 now, so some things are going to have really high DCs or armor class. So I think a 12 is is worth it. Totally worth it. So anyway, that's where we are with the new stuff. So I guess we're gonna go around and introduce my beautiful players. And we started with Katarina last week. Oh, she's shaking her head. She's shaking her head. We'll start with Rush. Boom.
Oh, wow. Yeah, nice. My name's Justine. You can call me Rush. I am playing the almost ancient at this point half-orc archaeologist that is way older than he should be because of magic reasons and has very recently have a severe hydrophobia, and he's out on an island in the middle of the fucking ocean. So it's be great. 10 out of 10.
Wicked. I've just noticed I need to swap Sigrun and Nathaniel's windows over.
Oh, yep.
Look, I'm Nathaniel.
I meant Sigrun, the amazing wizard of...
Pro streamer. Bam. We're in.
This is high quality. It always has been.
This is nothing new. Okay, this is what you get. All right. Okay, thanks, Rush. Thank you for that. And
It's me.
Nathaniel, boom.
Buy me advantage.
Why are you advanced? Okay, we'll go around to Leonor.
Hello, I am Leonor, Steria Oracles on Twitter, and I am playing Sigrun. She is a human wizard. She was not expecting to be an adventurer, but she has a mission, and she's with these folk, and she's actually enjoying it. Although she's very nervous and always tries to look very proper and prim, despite adventuring not being the thing for that. And she just wants to solve the things, all the things, just help, very nervously. Yes.
Awesome. So yeah, Sigrun's a massive nerd, basically.
Mm,
Just gonna put it out
yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But quite often a little bit OP. I'm just gonna say that.
Nah,
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. Magic.
I can't even heal people.
Yeah, magic. Speaking of healing people, we've got someone who's super good at healing people, especially in combat.
Oh, just the best.
Go on then, Leslie, tell us who you are and who you're playing.
I'm Leslie, aka Cake. I lived in the Cake on Twitter and everywhere else for that matter. And I am playing Thumper, the Goliath cleric who just loves his little friends to bits. Like, sometimes in bits. He just is just a little bit heavy-handed with his healing love. That sounds gross. And he's just really just doesn't want to be here on this little zombie-infested water island because, well, Brian's back on the mainland, and that's all we need to say.
All we need to say. That's all we need to know.
Yeah.
All right. So, I'll drop a little bit of info to chat about Brian and Thumper. So,
Lord down.
Brian is he's a good guy. He works the front of house at Fog and Frog, the tavern in Souge on Lantern. He's a half orc. He's pretty strong. Wears an apron. Wears tight trousers.
Yes, he
does
does.
his job super good. He's quietly spoken, and Thumper quite likes Brian, I think.
He has the butt of a god.
And who was it that wrote the love letter and tried to slip it into Brian's back pocket? Tavi.
That one.
Tavi,
Trying to speed things along.
Yeah.
Speed things along.
Cupid. Halfling size Cupid. Well, I suppose Cupid's a little anyway, isn't it? Anyway, Katarina. Hola. Do you want to tell everyone who you are and who you're playing?
Sorry. Hi, I'm Katarina, and I'm playing Tavi, or Tavinia. She is a captain barbarian, and as Evan said, a tiny halfling, who apparently likes to play Cupid with Thumper and Brian, who is very cute. And so she wrote them a little letter from Thumper to Brian, except she used the quill of profanities, and so it turned out a bit awkward.
Wrong. Turned out very wrong.
Ended up with the tavern keeper.
It was
Ended up
disgusting.
with Brian.
It was disgusting.
No, it worked. It worked.
I'd like to pick out some of the choice words that were in that love letter,
Oh no.
if I may. Thou art a monstrous cockwaffle. Smell fungus pizzle. Smell fungus? Is that right? Fop doodle of the lowest order. Fop doodle of the lowest order.
Oh, the height. Yeah.
It was only some of the letter that I jotted down. I think it was more.
Cockwaffle.
Yeah.
But that sweeps you off your feet, though.
Yeah,
Well,
for sure.
Like,
what happened was it got placed in the hands of the tavern keeper, who promised not to read it, and then promptly read it out loud to everyone in the bar.
Except Brian.
Except for Brian. We managed to get the letter back. Thumper changed some of those rude parts by just crossing them out and writing in the good ones. So there's both. And then Tavi slipped it into his back pocket.
Just
Yep.
And then we left. So there's no idea what happened there.
Yeah. There was a scene where you were on Firewatch Island, and we cut back to a scene where Brian I think he had finished up for the evening, putting his apron away, felt something in his pocket, pulled it out, and read it, and held it close to him, just for a moment. Oh, so yeah, that's going to be fun to roleplay.
I cannot wait.
You did this to yourself, bro. You did this to yourself.
No, I did not. That's not it. Anyway.
Don't create
let's-
hot half-orcs.
Let's move along. Let's move along with the story. So that's the whole party, and I just want to say that I'm glad that everyone's here and we get to play D&D in front of lots of people. So we're also quite an international party. So I'm Māori, but I live in the UK. Katarina, where are you from?
Portugal. But I'm living in Germany.
Rush.
South African, born and raised.
Born and raised. Leonor.
Also Portugal.
And Leslie.
I'm a Kiwi.
Oh, you too.
Hey, bird.
Oh, you mean?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, choices.
Also- No one's an Italian.
Except for Riccardo.
Riccardo.
He'll make an appearance in chat later.
He will,
You'll
yeah.
all see.
Maybe.
I hope so.
Katarina's warning him to stay away.
Yeah. Just no. He always votes for the worst stuff for us in any
I
case. So
know. So
Yeah, you know, it's kind of nice.
So also, there's a little thing. I'm not going to use it much tonight because I'm going to concentrate on other stuff. But there is Chaka. So I've got a little secret camera. I'm going to switch to it now. Oh, hey, hello, Chaka.
I would just like to say also, oh my god, we are over halfway to our goal already.
What?
Yeah.
Are we?
I mean, look at that.
Oh.
what?
What?
What the heck?
Yeah.
You guys.
He's been
Oh,
donating.
damn.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Joe bro. Yeah, Joe
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
So anyway, this is chat
We
cam,
haven't
and I normally
even
have
started
secrets.
yet.
This is where I have secrets for you, but tonight the only secret is donate, and that will take. So if in chat you put exclamation donate, that will take you to the page. In our usual games, I ask chat to make decisions that will affect the players. So, but not tonight.
I tried to help out last time. I tried.
Yeah.
I tried.
Awesome. So, without any further ado, let's play some D&D.
D&D.
All right. Where are we? We find our players, the party, depleted of energy spells, but light of heart as they survive a night of terror on Firewatch Island. Wave after wave of zombies attack them, but they manage to hole up, protect themselves, protect Jorkan. Hold on.
Who?
Is that it? Was that her name?
Janor?
What was the
Janor?
Janor?
Janor, yeah.
And also Morley.
Okay.
I'm getting confused with Procan, who's the actual the god of the sea, and also
You mean
Morley,
Aquaman?
who was the quarry that the party had originally sailed to Firewatch Island to seek out.
He's the reason we're here.
He is the reason we're here.
Yeah. Kill him.
After everything that happened, weak, tired, but relieved, the party had made their way down to the wharf that had been dropped off less than 24 hours beforehand. Immediately, as soon as they'd set foot on the island, had been attacked by some monstrous bird creature.
It's been a day.
It's been...
Oof. A day.
So you find yourselves at the end of this wharf, waiting for Alderhill to return with the ferry. It's early morning. It's a gentle sea breeze. The storm clouds have moved away. It's a very weak sun. It's only slightly warming you, but you're alive and you're well. The waves are lapping against the sand. Janor, Morley, huddled. What would you like to do?
This would almost be nice if I wasn't constantly checking over my shoulder for zombies. Or rocks.
Or birds, yeah.
Yeah. This would be
I
quite
am
peaceful and
avoiding
nice.
eye contact with the shoreline and the ocean. I'm looking anywhere else.
When it has eyes back at you.
Yeah, that's what I...
No, Andrew. No. I guess we're just waiting. Do we know that it should be here fairly soon after sunup?
Yep. Yeah, it arrived about an hour after dawn, I think it was last time. Or a bit
If he
later.
doesn't turn up,
Oof.
what do we do?
Sigrun is just resting against one of the sides of the pier or something, and she goes, right. Morley, what happened with the stealing of money? Or please tell us your side of the story. We were sent here to get you, but we want to know your story.
Oh, I'm not feeling very well. I think I'm still not well.
Yeah.
You can
either,
still talk?
Yeah. Either you tell us or we give you to the mafioso. Sorry, the merchant.
What merchant are you talking about?
We've told you about him already.
I'm gonna give him
weak.
another-
My memory is bad.
I'm
Okay.
gonna give him a cure wounds.
No, that's not.
No. Yes,
I mean,
I'm gonna
maybe,
make him
yeah.
Feel better. Yeah, I'm gonna make him feel better. We're doing a cure wounds. Oh
Yeah.
god, I hope I don't paralyze
Kill
him.
him.
You're not
I mean,
in
you're
combat.
not in combat.
You're not in combat.
That is true. And he gets 21 healing points.
Oh, well, thank
Clap him on the shoulder.
you, crack. Thank you very much for that. That's powerful healing magic. Thank you. I feel much better. Yeah. So, what was your question again? I feel better. I'm really tall.
Well, what happened with the Money that Davis Roll said you stole.
Oh, right. And Janor's looking by like, So, it's a bit of a story. But I suppose we've got time, and I do owe you my life. So, I was an engineer for the Sky Navy. Pretty damn good one, actually. And I would travel across Lantan as part of a repair crew and fix the ships. The gnomes, as great inventors as they are, after the second sundering, the technology that they've been able to create is nothing you could imagine, nothing that this world has ever seen. But no matter how fancy the gadgets they make, or the gizmos, still takes an engineer to keep them working. So I had a pretty important job. I may have also had a bit of a gambling problem. Got into a bit of debt, had a bad run, and had an opportunity to set things right. Became a courier for Mr. Rule, the gentleman you've already mentioned, Davis, to pay it off. And so I just, on my trips around as an engineer, I had access to go places quite freely, and maybe carry things with me and deliver them.
How did you think you were going to get away with it? He was your boss, in a way.
Well,
So you took one of those things you were supposed to transport?
okay, it's gonna put all that on the table. I was in the capital of Lantan, Samba. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's a wonder. It's an absolute wonder. And there was a special delivery that I had to make. Collect it from Samba, bring it back to Davis. I should have just delivered it. I got paid. But I looked. Honestly, it was nothing like you ever seen. It was literally something out of this world. And I knew it was valuable. I knew I should have just delivered it, but I thought I could just get away from the place. I'd be set for life, set for lifetimes. It's a big risk, but I just wanted to get out of it. I just wanted to get away from everything here, get away from Davis, get away from Lantan. So I took it and ran. And hid here.
Where is this thing?
They're on me. I have them still.
So we can just return it, right? Get your help?
Sure. I guess you can return them, but I will be made an example of. He will kill me.
I mean,
Well, we have
Why save me just to kill me?
no, we have a couple of ships who apparently will probably need some maintenance as well. Like one of them doesn't even have a crew, so how about you come work for us?
But what will you say to Davis?
Oh, we'll give him the jewels or whatever and tell him it's done.
Yeah. We can, if he presses, we can actually say you died in the attacks.
Or just hit him.
I mean, yes, we can do that as well.
You can't just hit him.
we probably shouldn't take on this dude if he's managed to have that much money and hire us and all that kind of stuff, he's gonna have some sort of.
He's got eyes
He has got
everywhere.
bodyguard.
He'll know
Yeah.
I'm alive.
So we hit him.
You can't hit him. You don't know how.
Have you seen Tavi hit things?
No.
No, I haven't, but you're alive where everyone else who was at the Hermitage is dead. So, I guess you can hit pretty hard. I guess. Okay.
Yes. Also, he might have eyes everywhere, but those eyes might not know what they're seeing. I can simply turn you into a small animal. We carry you with us to our ship, and nobody has to know anything.
Except there's a whole lot of gnomes running all over our ship at the moment.
Well, we can hide him somewhere else.
You can take him to the room and at the Frog and Fog.
Yeah.
Which will be awkward if you go in. Yeah, Brian should have his own room, right?
Who?
Well, he doesn't
well,
stay with us.
Don't think
Don't worry
it,
about that,
Yeah.
Marley.
Nope.
Okay.
If you make him really small, he can live on the duck.
Okay.
That makes no sense.
Yeah. I mean, if you give the jewels back, I suppose, and tell him
But yeah.
I'm dead, then I suppose he won't come looking for me.
But you're not allowed to steal from anyone ever again.
Especially not us, please.
Yeah, if you steal from us, I'll kick your ass. If you steal from a bad person, I mean...
Well, that I did that. I mean, Davos Rule is not a good person.
Yeah.
It's probably true. Yeah.
Can I just get everyone's passive perceptions real quick? Is that okay?
69.
Nice.
12 for Sigrun.
It's always the most suspicious DM question.
12 for Sigrun.
18.
Ooh, of course you are.
Thunder was 15.
Yeah.
Nathaniel was 18.
Yeah.
It's a bit OP.
16 for Tavi.
16. Oh,
It's
okay.
almost 69. Six.
There's a 6.
So, everyone except for Sigrun notices a shadow go over
Oh
here.
no.
No. There's
Guys.
nothing close by.
Oh no.
Mother.
Is that the same one as before?
You see, like,
Do
you
we
look
know?
up and you can see, like, a silhouette of, like, some wings.
We need to get under the pier if we can. Everybody.
Circles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Circles down.
Okay. Janor, Marley, under the bridge now, please, under the pier.
And a scraggly old seagull lands
Oh,
on
you mother trucker.
lands on a post on the end of the jetty. Katarina, why you do that? Hey, why?
And then a giant rock comes down and eats the seagull.
Oh, and then a shark.
And then a zombie shark.
and then an aboleth. No, a seagull lands on the end of the jetty. It's old
Okay.
and scraggly, but it kind of like looks at you with sort of like intelligent eyes.
I
Oh, I
some
need-
stale bread.
It's got a chipped beak and it's got patches missing from its thinning feathers, and it waddles, hops off the post and waddles closer to you, gazing intelligently at you with weak, roomy eyes.
I toss it some stale bread.
I need to sleep.
What I could do is I could
Bread.
that
Sorry,
only
I
does-
don't speak bird.
Well, I
Looks at you, Nathaniel.
do.
You're pretty sure that you see the shoulder of its wings go like that.
I'm gonna twiddle the ring on my finger. Just look at it a bit, then look at the bird, and I'm like going, "Do your thing," and then look at the bird, and I'm like, "Hey, friend," and cast speak with animals.
Ooh.
What?
10 out of 10.
What? What ring?
Ring of animal friendship, bitch.
Yep, you gave us that.
Yep, Thumper the
That is a
Disney
thing that
princess.
exists.
Ah, never gave you that.
Mhm.
When the DM doesn't realize the magic you got.
I never gave you that. What are you talking about? Anyway, okay. So, what do you say to it?
I said, "Hello, friend," but it comes out like caw, 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 caw.
Hello, friend. Hello.
How? What can we help you with?
Well, it's good to see you survive the attacks. Oh, I was amazed. I saw the zombies. I saw everything in the rock, the Periton. How'd you do?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, magical! You guys are super strong. Oh, gosh.
Nathaniel's
We-
just doing that double take thing where he's just like, I didn't know you spoke bird. It's like I don't understand.
Periton, did you say?
Yeah, the huge bird monster with
Yeah.
lifting his wings up and flapping.
You do a really good impersonation of the Periton. Yeah, you look scary. Ooh.
Very scary.
Sarah,
It
what's
rips
going
people's
on?
hearts out. I don't know if you noticed that, but it's ripped people's hearts out. I've seen a lot of hearts being ripped out by that thing.
So old mate here, lots of hearts ripped out. Not him, the big bird thing that we saw. He's watched a lot of hearts being ripped out. He saw everything. He thinks we're fantastic.
Oh,
We're just
okay.
like great.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah.
How are you doing this?
Oh, I've got a little ring. And I'm just really good with animals. It's just on this one here, just that one. Sometimes we're on that one, but it's mainly on this one today. So I'll say thank you from all of us though.
Yeah.
Caw 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 caw.
Well, I used to live here. I used to live I used to live in that tower. Points a wing up at the
Wait.
at the wizard's tower.
Mm-hmm.
I seen a lot of things, car. Matthias Diaz. Car. I've seen some shit in my time, car.
So no, carry on.
My master used to live in that tower.
The other wizard?
Yeah.
Well, we've got a new wizard here. She's really, really great.
Oh,
Really good.
does she need a new familiar?
Cute to
She has already gone.
Sigrun petting her owl.
Okay.
She does already have one, I must admit. But
It
you
might
could be
die.
all of our.
It might die.
It might die. I mean, you're obviously a stayer. You're obviously just one of those ones that stays living forever, no matter what you've been through.
I'm a survivor.
I see you are into that good shit. Cool. Well,
Not
do you want to
gonna
come back?
give up. So yeah, my master was the wizard, Archias, and he died 10 years ago in the attack.
10 years ago, the attack. We were, yeah. In the attack.
Hmm?
What attack?
When the undead marched on the Hermitage 10 years ago.
Like 10 years ago to the day sort of thing, core.
Pretty much. I mean, like a day or two.
Whew. Has there been anything in between that? Like, I mean, there was obviously a couple of days ago when but was that the first one? First attack?
Yeah.
When you saw it? You've been watching these things happen every night since?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, yeah. Since the undead armies arrived, I've sort of kept myself away. Oh.
That makes sense. I mean, you should definitely stay. Do you know who you could stay with? You could hang out with, come back here and visit every now and then.
Okay. Well, I was there. I was there the night. I was there the night that it all went down.
Do you mind telling us? Well, me, and I'll relate it to everybody if that's all right with you.
Okay.
Hey, everybody! The bird was there the night it all started. The whole zombie thing 10 years ago to nearly this day.
Yeah.
He's gonna start telling us. Well, telling me. I'll just relate to you all if you don't mind me doing the translation. So, Grinja.
It's not a normal bird, is it? Birds don't tend to be this smart.
This one's obviously been around a while, seen some stuff. I mean, is it familiar? Well, he acts as a familiar, He's offered to be your familiar when your bird dies.
That's nice.
Thank
know.
you. And you see like the snowy owl go look at Thumper very how dare.
I speak an owl to it. I'm like, don't worry, you're not gonna die.
And she
I can
says,
speak an owl
yeah,
as well.
I'm not gonna die. And she glares at the seagull.
Owls are very wise, and the owl replies to you, "We all die at some point."
Are we just going to be murdered by birds in our sleep?
This is what's gonna
Okay,
happen.
Armil, okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry, old mate. What's your name, by the way? Because this is kind of rude.
Virgil.
Virgil the Virgil. Sorry, I
don't know what a Virgil is. I'm a seagull. Clearly.
Yeah, no, clearly. It's what you are.
Yep.
Well, I'm Thumper. That's Tavi. Nathaniel. Sigrun you've talked to. Well, yeah. And that one over there is Morley and Janor. Oh my god, what is this game? God, don't insult them, Tavi. Oh my god, I can't believe you just said that out loud. I'm so sorry, Virgil. Tavi doesn't know what they're doing.
Oh
my god.
They don't seem so very smart. So.
Hey.
Oh,
wait,
maybe don't insult them though, because she'll beat you up. It's pretty scary.
She can't understand me. I'm speaking seagull.
You're not wrong.
Does anyone else get a condescending vibe of this bird?
Yep. Yep.
It seems to be just happy that someone can understand it. To be honest, it's fluffed out its feathers and it's feeling confident.
Thumper, would the seagull Virgil need some healing? It doesn't look that good.
I mean, I can ask him. I mean, he's probably he's quite old, so been battered by the storms and hiding from zombies and rocks. He used to live in the tower with the wizard.
Oh, I see.
So he's been around quite some time. I didn't think seagulls lived that long, really. Usually.
Well, familiars aren't actually animals per se, so the rules don't really apply in the same way.
Man, do you know where he'd be great? Back at the beach where people could feed him and because there's a festival going on. we should offer to take him back over there because I mean,
Sure.
we can't make it. The poor guy.
I
But
mean,
he's
maybe he'll find another wizard to be the familiar to.
That's true. Maybe he'd go be friends with old
Geppetto.
Yeah,
Sure.
it'd be
Why not?
great. Just add to his horde. But also
Yeah.
he's gonna tell us about the first night it happened and how it
Oh,
happened.
yes. Yes.
So I'm gonna talk to him. He's gonna call at me, and I'll just like replay it for you guys. If that's all right, because translating's
Yay,
bit
Kurt.
tricky.
Kurt's made it. Woo! Hey, Kurt.
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy? I'm currently a seagull.
So I turn to Virgil the seagull. And I'm like, Coco, tell us the history. Coco.
So, 10 years ago, we were
It's gonna die.
we
It looks
were-
like it's gonna die.
we were here, and
Give it a healing word.
there was a vicious pirate called Sirgal, who was roaming these coasts with his war galley, the Tammeraut, and he was laying waste to everywhere he went. Excuse me. And
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just old as fuck. So
Yeah, no.
excuse me.
Yeah, same. I relate.
You're now my new best friend.
Wait, don't let it eat the turtle.
Anyway, so we were on we were minding our business in the Hermitage on Firewatch here, and we heard that Sergal was heading this way. He was a mighty sorcerer and a pirate, and skilled at both sailing and killing. So
He does that very well.
yeah, and it was claimed that he had an allegiance with a demon lord. So the story goes, someone by the name of Orcus.
My boy.
Anyway, we were just minding our business here, and suddenly the priest who was here, long dead now, had a vision from what's this god called? It was a yeah.
Aquaman. You mean Aquaman?
Aquaman's the best. I mean, we all bow down to Aquaman.
Yeah,
Praise Aquaman.
Praise Aquaman.
Praise him, and
All his glory.
the priest prayed super hard and brought up a storm. Aquaman heard his prayers, and the storm sunk the Tammeraut. Whew. Whew. It was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yep. That makes sense. No. That's
it
just
was
the.
like glowing in the sky. I was not gonna fly that night. There was glowing in the sky, and the water was foaming, and the waves are huge and glowing, and that ship, that war galley, the Tammeraut, it sunk. It got smashed and it sunk. And we thought that was it. We thought we was saved, but no, because something bad happened. It sunk near a place where we don't know. We were heard it was a bad place, some kind of seal, some kind of rift or something.
We've read about that. Yep.
Some evil place. And so my master, he wanted to investigate it. So he went out and it was a big one.
Oh no. Oh buddy. Oh god. Can I do anything? I mean, I can give you some guidance from.
It's okay. It's okay.
No. Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah, and he did some studies, and apparently, the ship broke a seal, and it's out there. And there's
The rift's open.
some evil. Well, it can't be fully open because the world will be taken over by demons. But it's not a great place. So
Yes. We don't want it to be open then, right? Because the whole demon thing. Coco, just checking. But these zombies come out every night.
I know where it is. Well, I don't know why it's been so long, but yeah, they seem to maybe they've just been building an army, and now is the time. time. Seems like
So, like,
I know where it is though. I can fly. I can't fly all the way there. It's like 2 miles.
but like if we had a boat, you'd be able to come with us and point us in the right direction.
Yeah, sure. I can do that. That.
Because we have a lot of ships.
Okay. Cool.
Just saying.
Cool. Sounds
See
good.
if you count the love of a ship. Well, first we've got some stuff to do on the mainland. You can come with us,
Oh, okay. Sounds
and then we can come back and deal with this. I mean, there's no one on the island now, so no one's going to get hurt. You should come with us so you don't get hurt as well.
okay.
There's a festival of ducks.
Okay.
Well, there are ducks involved.
Right.
And goats. Have you ever seen a pygmy goat?
I don't think so. No.
And robots.
Robots? What? I don't even know what a robot is.
Well, you come with us, and we'll take care of you. You'll get some feeding. You can heal up a little bit.
I'm really tired. I don't need any healing. I'm just old. Yes.
I know, but like, you know, go with me on this.
Hold me.
And then
Just hold me. I'm tired now. There's a lot to
I
hold.
just
Ah. Hold me. Hold me, please. Just
it probably looks a bit like this
Oh.
in Thumpa's giant hands.
I'm just gonna rest here. Sweet
Is
giant.
everything okay, Thumper?
Sweet giant man.
He's a bit tired.
Hold me.
Is it dying?
No, please don't die before you tell us where it is.
Can it draw some map?
He's asleep for now.
Okay.
Oh.
He's gonna
Okay.
come to the mainland with us.
Okay.
Before we come back here to deal with this rift zombie demon army problem.
Oh god.
thing.
Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah, so we
Okay.
need to go back to see. Oh dear, please don't die.
No.
Um,
And no, not doing any of this at all. Nope.
so it could be the end of the world / the end of all the islands that we visited if we don't.
I'll wait another 300 years. Thanks.
Well,
Some people do not have that luxury.
according to what Thumper said, if the rift opens and things come true, in 300 years you will be ruled by demons. So
And I'll wait another 300 years and just keep doing it until something good happens.
What if they find your little body thing like we did?
mhm.
And
Shit.
you for bad things. Like much worse than what we've been dealing
Yeah.
with. We're the good people, remember?
And we can
Fine.
protect you.
no.
You
Thumper's
say
really
you can
good
protect. You say that in like he kind of side eyes Thumper. It's just like,
And I'm just like petting this bird that I've been talking to. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, we just
starts
need
pacing up and down the side of the ghost. It's like,
Well, you have your helmet now. It lets you breathe underwater, and we can find other things that will help.
just paces up and down, thinking.
I mean, the boat will be here soon, so we've got to get back onto the water anyway. But that's like a regular boat. Regular boat will be fine.
Hold up. We've raised $320. Where did that come from?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Who's doing this? Who are these people? I love you, people. Oh, Aroha nui, cause true.
Yeah, cheers, guys.
Oh, there's Elixir and Goblin as well. Oh, Andrew, the fuck? Andrew.
Yeah, the mana reward thing doesn't quite translate.
No, I have to manually add that. So
Oh,
yeah.
ow! Give me my money.
Give me your money.
Yeah, what advantage in everything.
I've got to stand Virgil. Holy Andrew, fuck! I'm blown away, bro. Blown away.
Yeah,
Sorry,
man.
I was interrupting your dialogues. My bads.
Daniel's just having a little existential crisis. It's fine.
Another one.
Rush, your camera's frozen, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't want to refresh
No.
because it's gonna ruin everything.
Wait until break.
Wait until, bro. Why can't you
At least
spend
it's not
them?
a bad
Why,
base.
Andrew, why can't you spend them, Andrew? Does it not let you?
So the rewards that you got for donating haven't shown up as your monies. You just
Okay.
use those somewhere else, eh?
I will manually add those manus to people's rewards in our break. Okay.
Oh no.
Can we spend them?
You players can't spend them. Well, I mean, you could spend it on name an NPC, but you can't spend it
Oh,
on
Ricardo, the gnome.
Oh,
Ricardo.
yes.
Every gnome
Oh
is
my
Ricardo.
god, the possibilities.
Evan, you have given us power.
Yes.
I don't know. I got a feeling Andrew's saving up for a one shot. That's what I reckon. I reckon he wants a one shot, eh? I bet. I can never do a one shot. Ends up being a 3-shot. So bonus.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
if
same.
you
I don't know
say-
what that is.
If you say that, people will just want it more.
True.
If they pull all their manus together,
Yeah.
And then
So,
they can all
just
be
for
in the one
context-
shot, the 1 to 3
Just-
shot.
Yeah, just for context, the Ricardo thing,
yeah.
all the gnomes in this part of the world speak with a bad Italian accent. They don't know,
What do you
it's just
mean?
gnomish. Catalina's partner is named Ricardo, who's strictly not Italian, but totally Italian in our universe. Yeah. So
Hashtag.
therefore,
Canon.
everyone is Ricardo gnomes Italian. That's great.
What
Oh,
no!
Rush!
No! Rush!
Take issues.
Rush! No! What have you done, Rush?
Process. What the hell?
Okay. Okay, we're gonna take that moment to take 5 while Rush rejoins us. Okay, we're gonna be right back. I'm gonna turn
Be
off-
right back.
I'll turn off desktop audio and my mic. We'll be right back. 5 minutes. I'm talking. Oh, look! I'm gonna just go party mode. I'm gonna go party mode on my light. Hold on. Hold on. That's so bright. So we're still waiting for Rush to come back. Clearly having some technical difficulties, and he might have even lost power because that was a thing in South Africa, and still is. But yeah, what you're talking about, the Magic the Gathering book, the new one that we're giving away at our goal is it's all the we have a Rush. We've got a Rush. Oh, he's back. I had to restart his whole computer. Okay. I'm gonna reset. See, hopefully his window has gone back into the right place, and we get straight back into it. But yeah, thanks for sticking around. I'll be right back. Might have to do some. Right, I'll take you guys off mute as well. Roll 20. Oh. Okay, so just a little bit of jigging around with the windows. It is just Nathaniel and Tabby. So I think we're all back. Can you hear us? Chat, can you hear us all?
Hello.
Oh, far out. Just-
My connection died. Sorry.
Oh no, that's bad. Okay, let me just move these kind of windows a bit. There you go. Where did Rush go?
450, you fellas.
What?
Holy crap.
You guys
Holy
are so
shit.
good.
Oh my god.
Good people.
What the heck? Who is? Hold on, I'm gonna have to look. Hold on.
I'm
Matt
so
and Kurt. Oh,
Matt, Kurt.
Matt and
I
Kurt.
run through everyone so good. I love you
So
all.
good.
Nice.
Gee,
You
what
can
a
be
bit. So
ninja,
only,
but you'll never
only
hide from
$50
Virgil.
away from like giving away the book. Holy hell!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't
We
know.
haven't even gotten off the island yet.
I don't know. Do we wait if we
we've
get the
met a
goal? Do we wait
seagull.
until the end of the stream to give it away? I think that's fair, because then we can play
Yeah,
the
I
whole
think
game,
that's fair.
and then there's like at the end of the session we give it away. That would be cool.
Yeah. That's how the pro streamers do it. That's what we are.
I would
We're
not know.
Pro
Post
stream.
pro.
Okay. So yeah, we were back to Virgil.
Having an angsty crisis about Nathaniel going on a boat.
Oh yeah, Nathaniel. Yeah, go on then. I'll let you guys work that out.
He's just having an anxiety crisis.
Alright.
He's not talking to anyone.
As you do that, you can see the ferry start pulling in, and you can see older Razorhill, the skipper. He's like on the tiller, sailing, and he comes in and he's like, "Quick, catch the line!" And he throws out a line, hoping that one of you
Dash. Double dash.
Nathaniel gets there.
Just off screen.
Nathaniel, you get there. You grab the line, and he
Yep.
lowers the sails and sort of spins up. It's very fluid. He's done this a million times. Spins the boat around,
Nathaniel
and pulls
is
up,
unimpressed.
and ties off. And he's like, "I didn't expect to see you alive. Last I saw, you were being attacked by some giant fucking bird thing."
Yep. We almost weren't. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Can we please
Immediately,
get
if
off
not
this
soon.
island?
Is there anyone else coming? You've got you and him and her. Anyone else? Do you know who's coming?
Let's
No
go.
one else is alive.
Okay. Right you are. Let's get out of here. Piles on.
Immediately, if not sooner.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Push off, and he like raises the sail quickly and catches the slight breeze, and you head off towards Suge.
Ah, finally.
Nathaniel
keeping an eye out for
ties
rocks,
himself
though.
to the boat. Just grabs his own rope, ties himself to the boat.
Sure. Okay. So the sun's right. The sun is getting a little bit higher in the sky, and Firewatch Island starts getting smaller and smaller behind you. And as peaceful and as picturesque as it is, you're very grateful to be moving away from that horrific place. Waves are lapping against the hull. You're quite tired, very tired. It's been a day. You say
I will not rest until I am on land.
we're against the tide, so it's just probably an hour and a half sail. I mean, if you want to just rest, you can. If you want to talk about it, then you can. I mean, I did speak to Merrick that you were attacked by something when I left you.
Oh.
So there's that. So, Merrick,
what did he
for
say?
everyone's for everyone in chat, is the sheriff of Suge, and someone that the players had they did a good deal actually on the island. So yeah. I had to inform him as he is the sheriff and I need to report unusual happenings. So, but it's nice to see you safe and sound. Rum
Yep.
passes you.
I don't drink.
A bottle of rum in a minute. It's like it's like you grabbed it off me. It was awesome.
That was cool. It was amazing.
Okay, Katerina, try and give it to me.
Okay.
Yeah, not so good. No, but anyway, Sigmund will say, I don't usually partake, but excuse me. Mm.
Yep.
Oh, thanks.
Nice. You pass around a bottle of rum. Naval rum.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
I offer some to Virgil to say, are you going to be awake enough?
That's
It will put some hairs on your chest.
That's good stuff. Ooh, blow my feathers off that
Are we
one.
adopting another pet? Is this another thing we're carrying around?
I'm going to take him and, take him around the beach. And maybe he'll stay with the captain here.
No, I actually need Evan to keep making the voice for Virgil, so I think we should keep it.
That's right.
That's what I was looking for.
Virgil is staying with us.
So what?
Just
How long
like
does your spell
mother.
last, by the way?
It's just speak with beasts, so it's like a minute.
Oh, okay.
But
Come on.
it's just familiar, so magic. Oh, here's some more. More rum. God, did he just die? Oh, God.
Get back.
I just hold him up to my ear, make sure he's breathing. He's good.
He's breathing. I mean, you're a medical expert, so.
And I know who killed him yet, so obviously I'm an expert.
And
Thumper would accidentally crush him.
after a little while, so just over an hour. Oh no, before then, you see the mountain ridge and Suge and the island of Lantan coming into view. Let's just take us to Lantan. Here we go. This is Suge. And the ferry pulls around the peninsula with the kind of like lighthouse watchtower rising up with its strange lenses and tubes, which you now know to be smoke powder cannons pointing, and it traces. They see a couple of one of these tracing your movements as it goes around. But you see Underhill, Older, sorry, kind of like raise his hand and wave out, and then the cannon points back out to sea. They come around the peninsula, and he goes up to the wharf that he left off only 24 hours ago, and you can see there's a figure already on the end of the wharf. It's a tall human. Merrick is waiting, and moors up. And he stands there. I think he's waiting for you.
Before we get into view of people, like, I don't know, 15 minutes before we arrive or something,
Yep.
Sigrun will polymorph Morley into a small mouse.
A mouth?
A mouse.
Oh, sorry.
Mouth.
Ooh, that's some algae
Okay, yeah.
shit.
Yep.
And, like, place him in a bag or something.
Sure.
And say, so when we get there, I'm going to go very quickly to the inn because the spell lasts an hour and we can't, like, walk around forever with him because he will turn back into Morley.
Maybe we should all go.
Okay.
Just, I mean, we need rest and
We do
you
need
know,
rest.
yeah.
We could just go stay on the boat though, because I mean, if we're gonna take Sigrun, Morley to the boat, we should just stay on the boat and see how that's going. It's been a while since I slept on a boat. We should sleep on the boat. We should probably just go to the boat.
No,
Thumper? No.
no.
We can go to the boat though. I mean, we've got to hide him there anyway, so we should stay on the boat rather than go back to
Tavi
the.
climbs up Thumper and just claps her hand over his mouth.
No.
Also, Thumper, we agreed that we would hide him at the inn because there will be many gnomes in our boats. So, ships.
I forgot. Oh. I can't do anything.
So where have you?
It sounds more like you're trying to kill her with a pillow.
That'll come later on in the day.
Where are you now? Have you made your decision on what to do? Is Morley in a bag?
Yeah, like I guess Sigrun probably has like a bag with spell components and stuff, so he's in there.
Okay. Alright.
We do take the important thing off him first. That we have to return.
Oh right, yes, I forgot about that part. Can we please do that?
What is it?
I mean, wait. If we have to take him to the inn, and we are going to rest there, it's just
Yeah,
a
he
matter
can-
of getting into the room and
Yeah,
getting the stuff back.
yeah, that's true.
Okay. So you're all set. And we go back to the scene where Merrick is on the end of the wharf. The ferry pulls up. And he's like, I need you to follow me immediately.
Lead the way, quickly. Away from the wharf. Away from the water right now.
This way. And
What's going on?
I need you to tell me what happened on the island.
I'll tell you all about it. Off the wharf, away
Later.
from the water.
That's
Okay.
not.
Follow me.
No,
Can we
This
do this
way,
at the
please.
fog? I'm quite
It's
tired.
important.
really. I need to poop so bad.
You can
Oh,
poop,
you do not want.
you can poop at the spa, okay?
I'm
No,
very weird.
now.
I can only play in
Please.
I poop in specific places.
The spa is near your own ship. If you need to go poop, you can poop on your ship.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just
That's
go by my ship really
Okay.
fast.
So he
I
leads you
guess.
back down the wharf and towards the customs buildings, which is weird because it's customs with a spa attached to it. But that is right beside the wharf that has both the ships, the elemental ships, moored. Elise, you go. Okay.
Well, we can only stay for like half an hour.
Okay.
But then we have to go back to our room. I'm so sorry. It's just a thing.
Tavinia, you may go to please do your business, and Thumper, Sigrin, Nathaniel, I need you. I need a debrief.
Of course. Tavi, would you take my bag with you? Just leave it in my quarters.
Sure, I'll take it. Yeah, and I take it back.
That's the bag with the mouse.
Yeah.
And Merrick is looking at you like.
It has some magazines. I like to read when I poop. Okay, so.
Insight check, please. Can you give me a deception?
Ooh.
Oh God, why?
No,
Oh, God.
no, I can't.
Nothing but faith. Nothing but faith. Nothing but faith.
Please, Aquaman, please. Oh no.
Oh no.
If only someone could donate to give us advantage.
Oh,
I think it's broken.
yeah.
I think it's broken. Oh.
No, it
that's
can't be
cool.
broken.
What did you roll, Katarina? What did you roll?
10.
10. Merrick rolled 16 on his insight.
Yeah, so maybe I don't need magazines.
Hold on.
Wait,
hold on.
wait,
hold on.
wait.
Hold on.
Advantage for Tavi has been given.
Oh, Aylin!
Okay.
The first time.
Wait. That's a 12.
Plus 12 plus.
That's an 11 plus 1.
Okay. Can I just say thank you, Ellen, because that's the first
Yep.
time a
Yeah.
real channel point has been spent. Okay, so
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
first time. I think Andrew tried to, and it didn't work for some reason. But I'm pretty sure there's I think there's 2 advantages, 2 disadvantages, 3d6, 1 2d6. So maybe I've broken something. I'm new to this, alright? Don't judge. Anyway.
Professional excuse.
So Merrick looks at you like
I just take off. I
eyes
just volt.
narrow.
Volt.
Eyes narrow.
Bye.
And you go, bye. Please come inside quickly.
Of course.
Yep. Right behind you.
Okay. So, Alder explained to me that when he left you on the wharf yesterday, that you were attacked by a monstrous creature from above. He didn't stick around,
Correct.
but he also mentioned that there was no other signs of any other residents from the island waiting to be picked up or to collect anything. So, can you tell me exactly what has happened? And Janor and Janor's with you.
Mm-hmm.
So, can you please explain to me what is happening on Firewatch
Of course. Of course. Well, we arrived there, and as you said, there was nobody there to greet us or to use the ferry, and we obviously thought that was a bit odd, but were very distracted with a giant bird attacking us. What was the name again, Thumper? The right name?
Pterodon.
Peridon. Something like that.
Wake up and tell the man. Oh, you can't. Don't worry, she went to sleep.
Sigrid carries on and says,
Yeah.
well, we managed to get it to just run away from us while we fought. And then we went to explore the monastery because it was odd that there was nobody there. And we found the monastery all boarded up. We explored it and we found signs of some kind of struggle, but mostly that the monastery had been boarded up. To explain it to you quickly, there have been attacks of undead coming from the sea. Waves of them each night. And Janor here managed to survive. There was a gnome with her that unfortunately died before we could help
A
them.
type of rot from the undead.
Yes. And we were stuck there for the night, so we fought the undead. We managed to survive, but we found out that this is something that has happened before. And we found out a lot of disturbing information, and we are in fact afraid for Suja's safety in this regard.
Okay. I was afraid that this would happen.
You knew of these attacks?
We didn't know of the attacks. No. We knew about attacks from 10 years ago.
Yes.
In fact,
Were you suspecting they were going to happen again?
No, not at all. We thought that was just a one-off. It'd been destroyed. That was taken care of. Done. The storm. Everything. Over. Never to be seen again. But it feels like the horror has returned.
Well,
Yeah.
it's more of a demonic rift, actually.
A demonic rift. What
Yeah.
makes you think that?
Points at
Well,
the seagull.
Actually,
He's a drunk bird right now, and he told us. He's just flipping one
And
wing.
Merrick's like taken aback by
Wait.
this.
Sigurd actually says, if I may, we found a diary from a
Oh, right.
wizard.
Is that you?
Yes, we found a diary from a wizard talking a lot about it. Apparently, they lived through the attacks and didn't survive 10 years ago. And the notes were quite extensive, and they talked about a ship, a pirate ship that had particular powers and whose captain did a deal with a demonic entity, if I'm not mistaken.
The name
And
of the ship. Can you tell me the name?
Tammeraut's fate.
And he could put his head in his hands.
Nathaniel just does that look around at everyone's like, why does everyone seem to know everything but us? It's just like, doesn't say it, but he's just like, very upset, very angry.
So you've heard of this?
Oh yes, the Tammeraut's fate is a legendary pirate ship. Up and down
Tired of ships.
coast.
Yes. I had heard about it, but I thought it was a legend. It's very disturbing that it's not.
It took many lives and recruited many. I won't say recruited many people. It recruited souls. And,
Yes.
it was feared up and down the coast until it was destroyed 10 years ago in a storm off Firewatch Island.
Yes. Well, the thing is, apparently, the ship is somewhere underwater near, like my colleague said, a rift to a demonic plane, which is and the seals to that rift have been broken.
So let me get it straight. You've got evidence of
Yes.
a demonic rift,
Yes.
and You survived
an army of undead.
an army of undead. So you
Yeah.
destroyed
Yeah.
that army of undead, is that right?
Well,
The parts that attacked us, yes.
we outstayed
Well,
the night.
Yes.
what happened with the net of bodies? Did we
They
dealt
got
with that, right?
We
Yeah.
burned them all.
Right. So we maybe have got rid of a little more than
A chunk.
they could probably get back.
Yeah, we got rid of a chunk.
So
There was a giant fishing net full of corpses that, as far as we are aware, turn into these creatures.
A lot of them.
And we dealt with that, and then we dealt with wave after wave, and he just kind of like zones out for half a second. It's just like, wave after wave
excuse me.
after wave.
Refreshments.
We can only stay for like maybe 20 more minutes.
He waves over
It's okay,
and
Thumper.
My guts are churning
One
now.
of-
20 minutes.
one of the staff brings like food and refreshments and sort of like toweling robes over to you and sort of like, would you like some breakfast? There's some food here. It's like,
Mine.
yes. So, do you think the threat is over?
No.
No, you ever rift underwater?
It's been happening for 10 years. This zombie rift, and they have said that they're trying to get here.
Yes. So
Seriously.
What, here? Here? Suge?
that's what we said. We think Suge is in danger.
I mean, it was probably that they were headed here as the actual pirates. And then the storm brought the ship down, and now they're all like demonic rifting underneath. But, it's possible that they're going to get here eventually.
My theory is that once they realize they've overrun the island where the monastery was, when they realize there's nobody left there, they will probably move on to the next target, and I'm pretty sure that's here.
Do you have proof
It's like
that
an
that will be
orchard.
here?
Well, I mean, you're the next in the line, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like you're
I
an
mean,
orchard,
do you
once
need
touch one tree,
proof?
You go to the next tree, don't you?
Do you need proof to protect your city?
This is a really bad time to have
Yes.
an emergency. And
Well-
this is based on speculation
It won't
that they will
happen till
come here.
tonight.
We're
Hey,
a
I'm
wa-
all about waiting for it to happen. If you want, I mean, we've got a lot of stuff to do here. So we can wait if you want. Your town to be overrun by zombies. Love to see a gnome attacked by a zombie. Just saying. Or like, I don't know. You could maybe do your duty and protect your citizens.
It's not that easy
Why not?
because there's a festival on.
Oh yeah, they'll definitely be considerate about that.
Oh, sure. The festival, yes. You should preserve that instead of.
Put a sign up on the
Anyway.
beach. We'll put a sign up on the beach saying, "I'm sorry, zombs. Stay back. Party time. Come back later." I don't know if I can read.
And he
There's
just and
also-
Nathaniel turns and like looks at him and goes, 10 years ago, when the Tammeraut's fate was destroyed, do you know where it went down by any chance?
There's a storm way off. I don't know the exact location. No.
No, you don't, but we know someone that does.
And who is this person?
You don't need to know that right now, because you're all worried about speculation.
Exactly. So I need facts.
We have ancient resources. Very high up places.
Nathaniel's just trying to like
Literally.
just put the bird away. It's just-
Ancient
Well-
resources.
One fact is that they attack at night. So if you think you can keep your festivities during the day, then maybe you can keep your festivities.
They also have a highly infectious rot that they transfer to the living.
Yes,
Super quick.
yes.
Overnight, you'll die by morning.
And then you'll rise the next night and be one of them.
Okay,
Oh, but
okay,
we have
right.
this-
Okay, I
yeah,
think
yeah,
I think I get the message. Right. It's very serious. Very serious. But
I mean,
What-
you should know
what
it's
makes you
serious.
think
You went
they-
to, you
what-
rushed us here.
what makes you think they know their way here? There's a lot of sea and a lot of coast between now
The current.
and wherever they
Yeah,
are.
and they're
How do they
undead that can
know?
walk in the bottom
How do
of
they
the
know
ocean.
where we are?
How
Follow
do
the
they know
blood.
where the Hermitage is?
That's an hour's sailing away.
Yeah, but where did that ship go down? And how did they walk their way to the Hermitage? Underwater.
Underwater?
Very accurately, into the fucking room where we were standing. Alright?
Yeah.
I can smell out living flesh.
He like
It's
is
all
eyeing you
living
up
going on.
and detects
His
detects no
desperation
lies.
in Nathaniel's eyes. It's just
Can I roll
desperation.
No
insight
lies in
on
what you're
old
saying.
Merrick?
And he's like,
Can I
Yeah.
roll insight on old Merrick? Because I do not trust this little fucker right
Yeah,
now.
I
Why
am
is he
also-
so cagey about saving his friends?
no, okay,
I
yeah,
am-
absolutely. If you want to, go for it.
Yeah, he's weird. Wait, I need my
There's
character.
your insight. Oh, she's a 10 on the dice there.
Well, it's better than my 9.
Merrick is being truthful. It's a huge thing to ask him to move their one festival, their one
not-
annual festival that they have every year. Just
I would
one,
like
no
to
others.
say-
This is it.
Yeah.
To like
I would like to say, don't need to like move it. I just well, get them off the water. But like,
pretty much
I'm saying,
Mayor from Jaws. Mayor
maybe-
from Jaws.
yeah, I'm kind of like thinking, maybe just get your, if you got like some sort of coast guard or army or like anything that would help anyone that could like,
Okay.
Protect
Yeah.
the people.
Okay.
yeah.
Right. I get it, okay? I believe you. Alright? But I have a duty to this town to respect what they're doing. Now, if we can come to an arrangement, I can spare some resources to help you. Tabby, are you back by now? Have you done your business?
Oh no.
If you say I am, yeah.
Okay,
So,
Tabby's back. Tabby's back. So
Tavi went to she just in case it's important. She left Morley in the secret room in the Metalqua
Mhm. Cool.
and just had a quick poop.
Okay, nice. And you know what? I love that because we never talk about that in role-playing games. No one, it never happens. But it
Yeah.
did tonight.
I've just been peeing up against the side of the kitchen. There was a sink.
Oh no!
Hey, Carlos. Ibiza, a souche for close friends. Okay, so you're back. And he's like, what's happening in town? It's the festival. It's the final day of the festival. It's the robot games. Every business is closed. Everyone is at the northern field where the pygmy goat races were happening. You know the tents where the 3 teams are. Everyone is there. Okay. After the robot games, there will be a feast and a celebration. Okay. The robot games happens at midday, and that will go on for a couple of hours. Afterwards, there'll be a feast and merriment into the night. Cannot allow you to go and talk about an undead army invasion. All right?
Cannot allow us.
You must not do that. You must not panic the populace. I will give you some resources. Now,
Oh, God.
can you take care of this problem?
Okay, two things. One, are you going to tell someone? Like guards or people who can actually do something? You're not going to tell the guards?
I will tell the crew of the 2 skiffs that I make available to you. And that is all.
Okay, the lives of your people, they're on you. If that's all you want to do, they are on you.
And he you can see him like he's like struggling internally. Guys, we are not without resource here. We will be able to defend ourselves, but I don't know how strong a force this is. If you can deal with this before it can get here, you will be handsomely rewarded.
Really care about the reward
And
so
you
much.
will also
as, you know,
have
all these lives.
favor of the council.
What does that get
And there
us?
may not be a council if you like don't take precautions. Saying they
I
may
will
all be
make sure.
dead.
Okay, I will make sure that the guards are super vigilant from an external force. Okay, I'll make sure that they do not drink tonight, even though it is the festival. That they remain vigilant.
Please.
This is why I just don't drink regularly anyway. Never mind.
It's awful. I mean, look at this poor bird.
If you can do this, if you can do this task, then
Yeah, we do.
we'll make sure.
Can
that
you
you're
at
rewarded.
least get us the equipment so that everybody in our group can breathe and move freely underwater?
Of course. Do you not have magic that can breathe underwater now, or scrolls, or anything?
Nathaniel
have
picks
some-
up
we
his
have some
giant diver
items.
helmet and puts it on. It's just this
We've got-
dome
I've got-
diver
I mean,
helmet.
I've got a potion of water breathing, but like something
I
that's
have-
gonna last a little bit longer.
I have no items that do that.
Yeah. I mean,
No, you're just a
we're
fish.
gonna need
aren't you?
something.
Shut up.
What
The
do you
only
mean?
problem is
What do you
we
mean she's a
also
fish?
haven't
What is
slept.
that?
not a fish. Can you-
Really-
Clearly
really
a
good swim.
halfling.
Do I
good
look
swim.
like a fish?
Clearly a halfling. We also need like at least 8 hours of recovery time. I mean, we've been up all night fighting these things.
Yeah.
We have not
we need
rested.
we
I
need
am
rest.
tapped out. Ilmeta is just like hanging on by a little thread up there to me. Tiny little thread. Come back, Ilmeta. And I'm just got nothing else to help protect all of your people, seeing as you won't do it yourself.
Right. Okay. I can.
One last thing.
Hmm?
One last thing. I am going to tell my crew about the zombie invasion. I will tell them not to tell anything, but they are not Suj people, and I am responsible for their safety. So whatever they decide to do tonight, they will know.
We're totally telling people, right?
Okay. I'm gonna change the date. The time that the robot game starts is 4 in the afternoon.
Nah, I didn't say that.
Did you?
I knew you were going to change it because I was like, going, wait.
I needed to weigh up how much of a rest you needed. So it wasn't long enough.
He did the math.
I did the math. Yeah.
Anyway, we could sleep a bit longer, but then we missed the game. But it's not fun.
Okay.
And we've got to help out our old friend.
Yeah.
So the skiffs will be available. They'll be on the same wharf that your ships are. Tavi, when you went back to the Mythalcua, it's in pieces. It's
Mother.
Both of them.
Plunger.
Both of them
You
are
could-
in pieces. They're
The
like,
mango too.
yeah, the mango
Oh
as well.
no, not the mango.
Yeah.
You could probably hear
I know how to
Tabby's
put it back
scream.
together. Fuck.
I mean, there's teams of gnomes working on these ships. They're upgrading
Yes,
it. They're
but is there an
repairing it.
engineer?
But
Is there an engineer?
I just say dismantling.
you don't know what an engineer looks like apart from Morley. They come in all shapes
We
and
should keep
sizes.
Morley. He could be our
Okay.
engineer.
Morley is definitely coming with us now.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Morley, my guts are doing the rumbles that
No,
only get pulled it from the fucking hog can satisfy.
It's fine.
Okay, but like,
Did you? What was that? You mentioned someone.
Molly, we thought we might do some drugs tonight, I guess.
it helps
Clear,
us sleep better.
look,
Help
Captain.
us sleep.
Clearly, we need sleep. Can we please go sleep?
Of course. But you'll take care of this.
Yeah.
We will do what we can.
Okay. Thank you. Please go get some rest.
Okay.
All right. And you head off. And where are you going?
No.
To the inn.
To Fog and Frog. Hey.
Can I just say, guys? I think we're $10 away from.
What? The heck?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, you guys.
No way.
No!
Rush.
Rush is gone!
Why?
Rush. Hey, no. Where's he gone?
He was so shocked that he
Popped out.
disappeared.
No. $10
So
crashed
close,
him.
Rush.
Oh my gosh.
$10. It was,
Alright.
well, it was 20.
Far
$10 bucks from the donation.
Right.
Oh my God, guys.
Okay. We'll take another 5-minute break here while we wait for Rush. Okay. Do you want me to leave the mics open, players?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay. I'll leave the mics open.
Whatever, whatever, we're meant to be together. Oh, nope, okay.
You can still talk to chat and stuff.
Oh god, I'm so sorry, chat.
Oh God. Oh, you guys are very, very generous.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
Hello. Yes.
No, you don't, Rush. That's right. You're not allowed to be on stream ever. Oh, Lauren!
Hey, thank you. We are so close to go.
I mean,
Oh
Rush
man.
can just play from the chat, I guess.
No, he's coming back. He's back.
Oh,
We
Okay.
have to rush again.
okay. Now
I didn't want to refresh. I didn't want to touch anything because it was like connecting. I was like, I'm just gonna let it. No, I'm just gonna let it do it. I'm not playing this game.
Oh my God, this sheriff is just annoying me so much.
Why does he? It's so much reflecting on what's happening. I'm like, no, why?
Yeah, it's like, please no.
He's not doing this to us.
Please do your job.
Why can you not? You're just duty.
what an incompetence.
Twat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust him at all.
No.
I mean,
And I mean, I get that the festival's only once in a lifetime, but it's like
It
3
happens every
days
year.
of festivaling.
I don't think it's is ill intentioned, but I think is being not great.
He's
Like,
inept.
yeah, he's doing the best for his
He's
popularity.
Lestrade from Scotland Yard. He's the most inept sheriff this town has ever had.
We're
It's
definitely
just-
telling people though, right? Like to make sure that they're safe and shit. Like,
Hey,
you know.
what if instead of saying them, we write it someplace and just leave pamphlets all over the island?
Like, if you start to tell a tavern keeper, everyone's gonna know.
Oh, that's true. Maybe we should write some
Oh, hey man,
pamphlets. I
did
have
you
a
hear about the
quill.
army of undead that might show up tonight?
Oh my
Shh, don't tell
god!
anyone.
Can you imagine Tavi writing a message with that quill?
Oh my God.
That quill of profanity, and then they write it out.
Nice. Nice.
Amazing.
So so good. And Virgil. Okay, but I love this bird. We're keeping him forever,
Yep, we're keeping the bird.
and we're keeping Morley.
Aunt,
As our recommend.
Nathaniel's. I love the bird. Nathaniel's getting Lumala Mala flashbacks. It's like again with this.
I'm like,
It's like again with this.
but we don't. What? Even didn't hear any of that. It's all good.
Nope. Yeah, just keep quiet. Just being very quiet.
What's going on?
That's exactly what I was thinking, Alan.
What's going on?
Exactly what I was.
Nothing.
We are
Nothing.
theorizing. You
Shut
don't
up.
need to know.
What's happening, Chad? Tell me. What's
Thinking.
going
I just
on?
No.
wanted to say hello.
Don't tell him.
Please tell me.
Mm.
I'm your
Pygmy
friendly
goats.
DM. You can tell
No,
me
you're
anything.
not. No. Lies.
Hey, tell me your secrets, Chad.
You just call this haircut train wreck. I mean,
Okay. Welcome
Wow.
back, Rush. I want to take a
I
moment
didn't.
to
I
read
didn't
through
touch
chat.
anything. I didn't reconnect. I just let it do it, and it did. So everything should be
It
fine.
all came back.
I didn't break anything.
Nice. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're back. And just in time for a big rest as well, by the looks of it. What's going on? I just want to catch up. Pardon me. Okay. Anyway, so $10 off. Oh my god, I can feel it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Oh, it's Lauren. Oh my Lauren.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey! Welcome to the game. Thank you so much for sorting out that prize. Oh, you're a legend.
Yeah.
Such
Very
a
cool.
legend. Pow, bang. A lot of love to Lauren. She's awesome. So,
The best.
anyway, we are back in Suge. Now you've left. You're leaving the customs office / spa, and heading back to the tavern, the Falcon Frog. Sorry, Falcon Frog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Illness is turning down upon me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Is that morning? Is that
It
is that Saturday morning and sunlight on you?
is Saturday morning. Oh, we're not $10 off. It hasn't updated. Wait.
Oh, wait.
What?
Does that first that it hasn't updated because why not? It should update as we go.
Immediately, if not sooner.
It still says $10 away
It's
from me.
$4.90. $4.90.
Yeah.
Oh man, what
I'm just refreshing.
You're teasing us now.
Okay. Okay.
The only one that can tease us is Virgil.
No.
God.
No. 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 Mm-mm.
Okay, but I
How?
really want to get to the inn for some reason, maybe
Okay.
not related to
You make your way
Thumper.
to the end. And
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You don't need to do that.
hold on. Let's change the music.
No. You don't need to get up the script of love.
No.
What you all came for is some love connection.
I'm not looking forward to it. So, as you get closer into the actual main town of Suge, the bunting's up, the lights, the lanterns. It is
You
still
got to the festival
it's still early
when
morning.
$500 happened.
Oh,
Sorry, it's
yes!
Sorry.
$500.
Thank you.
I have streams to throw.
Nice.
Can't believe that. That's amazing.
Well done, Chad.
Well
You guys
done,
are the
Chad.
best.
Well done, Chad.
Thank you so much,
Best
guys.
chat. Best chat. Thank you so
Best
much.
Chad.
Best
Best Chad.
Chat.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Nightbot timed out Leonore for 5 seconds. Stop spamming cats.
Ha! It's not just me.
Well, but I wasn't the naughty bot. I was the not caps bot.
But I was the. But yeah, my Nightbot just told me because I just had said, "How dare you!" all in caps to Rush for
Oh,
not
I see. I
for
see.
offending Aquaman.
I blasphemed, and I didn't get chastised.
And I
for it.
was the
It feels
one.
good.
Oh.
Definitely festival time now. Yeah.
Hey, do you know what that means? It means we get to give away a book at the end of the stream.
We get to give away a book.
Yeah!
That
Cool. I'm not quite sure how to do that. I think there's like a Nightbot giveaway thing. Oh, with Skates.
I
Skates.
think so.
What's it out
I
again?
vaguely remember one.
Skates, can you sort
Yeah,
that
I
out?
know.
Oh, I need him. Skates is like this legendary. He's anything Techo. He's my man. I think he's my moderator on here. Anyway.
Thank you for taking care of that.
Thanks.
Yeah, you can type winner to pick a random person or do it from the Nightbot dashboard. Give me 1 sec. 1 sec. I got a Nightbot dashboard.
It's for all the people that have donated, right?
Giveaways.
Was it for anyone in chat?
Yeah, I think I can't remember.
Well,
It's been
it
so
depends
long
how
since I
I
modded
people
someone's
want to
stream.
do it.
I
Just the
think it's-
donators or anyone in chat?
I think it's just anyone in chat. If I do it for users, eligibility users. Oh no, that just means Andrew appears. No, there's more people appearing. Hold on, no. I just put
You have to
users.
find out about gloves. Half or gloves.
I don't know.
We'll work it out afterwards. 'cause
We'll
we've got to
sort
get-
it
Yeah,
out
yeah,
after.
We
We
gotta
gotta
do
play
a
some
thing
D&D.
right now. Yeah, we gotta do a thing.
We're gonna do a thing right now.
Very
Okay.
important.
Dude, my
Very important role playing going on.
Oh hey, Death likes cats. Hey. Anyway, let's play some D&D. Right.
Beyond.
Is this festival music too loud? I might turn it down a touch because it's a bit loud in my ears. Oh, I'm more like kind of like, whew. My heart rate is elevated. That's what a robot would
That's what
say.
happened.
Anyway, so
I would just like to say, just because we hit our goal does not mean you can't stop donating. You need to start donating.
Yes,
you can't keep
true.
donating.
Exactly.
We're all good to go through.
exactly. Carry on, as you were, lovely people.
Oh yeah, you can't spam shit in this chat. Don't do it.
Nightbot is very harsh.
Very strict. Very strict.
It's like,
Very
Yep. Yep.
not
Look,
Some
I'm
of our
so
some
sorry.
of our players have also been hit by this.
I'm so
Yep. I've been grounded.
Two of the
3
four
minutes.
players have been grounded. So
Yep.
I was kicked out of chat for 3 minutes.
Oh wow.
I'm so sorry. I
So-
sort of like went quite heavy with Nightbot because why not?
assholes.
Yeah,
assholes.
because there's a lot of not nice people about. Not you, because
Yeah,
you're
you're not
lovely.
even allowed 4. You're not even allowed
yeah, you guys are great.
Yeah. So some people in chat are telling us to bump the goal.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know. Maybe we
10
can.
million or bust.
Hold on. I might be able to do that. Hold
This
on.
is chaotic energy, just at its best, quite frankly. I can't see any of y'all.
What? Bump it to what?
They were saying 1,000.
Fuck off. Sorry.
We weren't gonna get 5, so you know. Fuck off yourself.
Alright, I'll do it. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do 1,000. There. It's done.
1,000 bucks or butts.
Butts. 1,000 butts. I've
The
changed
other
it.
option was 750.
I've changed it. What? Sorry, Andrew.
Do it for
I've made it
half
1,000
orc
butts. It's done
butt.
now.
Okay.
1,000
No,
butts
not
it is.
half hot. Hot, half orc butts.
But that doesn't. That means we're still giving away this book though because that was the promise. Okay.
Yeah. Of
We
course.
should have made it 69. Just saying.
Seeing as Nathaniel is a half orc, how hot is his butt?
We've been through this. We've dealt with this.
Yeah.
It's not as good. It's not
We've
as good.
compared.
His butt is
And
good.
it's not.
His butt is amazing, but it's not as legendary as Brian's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Brian's
We
butt.
we did do.
I got like a 4.20. He's got a 6.9.
Hey!
We 6.9 is the highest, right?
Oh,
Yeah. Yep. It goes to 6.9.
Yeah.
That's the top of
Scale
the.
0 to 6.9.
Yep.
Okay, we're getting a bit off
Sorry.
topic.
Are we?
Let's,
No.
let's bring it back.
You know?
Okay, yeah. You make your way into Suge Town proper. You go past the buildings you've recognised before. They're all closed for festival. You make your way all the way to Fog and Frog. Fog and Frog is open. You can hear noise coming out of it. It is pumping.
Oh no. Oh no, it's too busy. He won't be able to talk to us. Gutted.
Tell me, what marching
Thumper.
order are you taking to go into Fog and Frog?
I think we are all pushing Thumper in because he won't want to go in.
What, do we want to go pick up Orly from the Methalco? How long do we have until the end of the...
I mean,
Hold
that
on.
was.
How long do we have until the end of the spell? How long has it been since 15 minutes before we arrived?
Oh, it's
How long were we
it's
talking to?
It's been
Okay.
like an hour and a half, probably. Probably about
Okay.
about 50 minutes.
No, so we've
Okay.
got like 10 minutes, so we don't have time to get to myself.
Yeah, I mean, I can do the spell again, but can we just, like, leave him there? Or is that not a good idea?
I would
Yeah,
probably
I-
hide him out in the bedroom first because there are gnomes all over your destroyed ship.
Yeah, there are.
Okay. So
and I don't
can
want
we...
to go there again. No, I have
Yeah.
to. I hate it.
Can we go get Morley? Can I polymorph him again? And can we go to the inn?
You want to go from Custom Spa. You're already headed into. You're already in Suge Town. You want to go back to the Mathalcure and Big Mordia. It's gonna take another half an hour.
Thanks for the donation, Wild Librarian.
What's going on?
I'm saying goodnight to the Wild Librarian and thank you for the donations.
Thank you and for
Oh.
coming by.
Good night. Good night. Good night, Wild Librarian. Take care. Thank you so much.
Keep wild.
The best. It's gonna take you a while. And it's gonna chip into your long rest.
Fuck.
You might
I mean-
you might miss the start of the robot games. In fact, you will.
I reckon we just hide him within our room. It'll be fine.
Yeah, but we don't have him right now. We need to go get him at the ship. That's what's
the worst
going
that
to
will
cut
happen?
into our...
He will polymorph into his normal form, but be in a secret room on a ship.
Yeah.
But if the gnomes are destroying the ship,
They're not destroying it. They've taken it apart to a certain level to do the upgrades.
I don't trust those sneaky little.
Yo. Gnomes are the best. Okay, I will fight.
You won't have time to do
I'm
both.
okay.
You have to choose what you want to do.
Well, we need the rest, so.
Yeah. We leave Morley in the secret room, I guess.
Okay, cool.
It's so secret you won't be able to get out. It's fine.
That's probably true.
He was. I mean, he would have been peeking out of his
He's
little
an
satchel,
engineer.
looking about.
He's an engineer. He probably knows what the hell to get out. He probably built the secret ship.
Okay,
Okay. We are at the at Fog and Frog.
at Fog of Frog. Yes. Okay, so
there
the
a
signs
gateway
showing
to our
outside.
room?
You can hear noise coming from inside. Tell me, how do you go in?
Is there a back entrance?
No.
No,
Tavi
we're
just
push-
will the door open.
There will
and
be.
Sigrun is trying to push Thumper
There'll be a
inside.
service entrance, yes.
Thank you.
Nope.
I guess I go inside and make a beeline for the stairs to go up to our room.
Okay. You go inside. The place is heaving.
Oh, God, this
there's a
is
stage. The stage has got like someone on the loot.
It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. What is everybody doing?
This is the final day of the Eppenshire
9 o'clock.
festival. This is their one festival. They haven't gone asleep. these
9 o'clock.
these
Well,
gnomes, these
neither
gnomes
have we.
are raving through the night. Okay. Especially at Fog and Frog. This is the messy pub.
This is the messy pub.
Yeah.
Student pub.
Okay.
Tavi will want to grab Thumper, like, by his
butt.
trousers because that's what she reaches.
By his butt.
Yeah. And she'd have to stretch a bit to get to his butt. So
No, we're good. Keep going. I mean, there's people everywhere, so I'm not exactly being able to like go straight there. But I am
Yep.
definitely making sure I don't step on any little gnomes. So I've got my eyes down. I am not looking around the crowd, trying not to spot any particular hot half orc. Nope.
Okay. You get like 2/3 through the crowd and just above all the stairs, and you see Brian comes out from where the kitchen is, and he's carrying 2 trays, like with like breakfast. It's like full breakfast on it, sausages, bacon, everything, eggs, and he's like that, and he comes in, and it's almost like because the kitchen door's gonna open, and he's backlit by like kitchen fires and ovens and stoves. It's like it's kind of like greenish black locks sway, and he's like, even though it's early morning, there's a bead of sweat on his forehead and a sheen from working so hard carrying these trays. He's in his apron, he's got his tight pants on, and he locks eyes on you, stares at you, and then sort of like looks down and then looks up again. And then
I stumble and fall over something because it's just so. I'm just too busy looking at him and like taking
he's working, and he carries on, and he goes, "Watch your step. The first one's tricky," and he carries on past. Andrew, he is working, all right.
I do the whole like sort of like follow him, and I just go it's like Ron Weasley with a hot chick sort of thing, and then I trip and fall up the stairs again.
And as he's walking away taking food, and he sort of like just glances over and gives you a wink just as like, and then carries on serving his food.
Oh god. Poor Thumper. You set his heart afire. Oh god, that note must have worked.
Scrambling up, scrambling up the stairs.
I'm muttering stuff out loud like, oh god. He got the note. I think maybe, oh god, what if he did? What if he read the note? Why is he winking? Is there something in his eye? Should I heal him? Oh my god, what's going on? It's what I'm like muttering as I walk up the stairs.
When we get up there, can I like reach up and like hold Thumper's face with my hands?
Yeah.
Like, Thumper?
Yeah.
Relax. He's into you.
He's so excited. And he's just like, stand up. And he's just like, yeah. Into the room. Like, now that he's not on the same level as Brian, he's not an iPhone, he's all like confident head. Starts strutting to the room.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh, do you think we should tell him?
About? Oh.
Well, the fucking zombies.
We're gonna like make some sort of like, just like subtly tell somebody, and like it'll spread. But do we want to cause a panic? But
I think you can.
I should definitely tell Brian because
I think you should tell him.
rescue that.
Yeah, in private.
Oh, talking to him. Talking to him?
Yes, just
Yes.
remember you need your rest, Thumper. And Sigrun trails off to her room.
We're all in the same room.
Oh no, we have like a common area and then we have
Common room,
different
other room.
rooms.
Yeah, no, I mean, no, we do need our rest, and he's
You've got
quite
a suite,
obviously
basically.
busy.
You've got the wedding suite, the royal suite at the Fog and Frog. So
Yeah, he's quite obviously busy. I probably shouldn't interrupt.
extremely busy.
He's quite good looking. Did you see the way? I think we should all sleep. I'm gonna have some real good dreams.
Is there anything you want to do before you take a long rest?
Did Tavi see anyone from her ship, from her crew, down in the Fog and Frog?
What time is it? 9ish?
Early morning.
No, you didn't know.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. No. Have you got the list?
Obviously, Evan.
The Tabaxi would have been there. What's her name?
There you. Tabaxi was Wildclaw.
Yep, she's there.
Okay. Then in that case, I will go talk to her and like pull her quietly aside and tell her about the zombies and to tell the others if she saw them, but not to tell anyone else.
Oh, Captain, it's so good to see you.
Hey, hi. So zombies are coming tonight. Tell the others.
Okay.
Just don't tell any gnomes or other people from here.
Not tell anyone. I get it. Okay.
Yeah, pass the message. And be careful tonight
Okay. Be careful.
because of the zombies.
So I will pass the message on. I cannot promise that some of the crew will not be careful.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you yourself be careful. I mean, some of them are just
Sure. They are
weak.
enjoying the festival a lot.
Yeah.
They are very
So-
drunk all the time.
See, yeah, I figured some of them are like maybe a bit gnomish, maybe.
Especially Tokan. He's
Yeah, it's his accent, right?
quite popular.
Wait,
I'm not there.
I will tell him.
thank you.
I'll go now. I just finished breakfast. I'll go.
Okay, thank you. Take care.
Good to see you.
I will be. Shit. I will be around.
Okay. Might see
But
you.
asleep.
You going
Asleep,
to
I'll
Robo
be
games?
asleep.
The Robo games of today. You're going to go see them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll meet you there. Okay.
Alright. Bye. You're like big tabaxi eyes, smooth fur.
I'll pet her arm and go to bed.
Okay. Bye. Right. Off she goes after her breakfast. You go back into your room and you long rest. Yay! Finally! Chat, I don't know.
Oh my god, spell slots.
They
How many
exist
sessions has it been without a rest? You haven't had a rest in so long.
so long.
I receive nothing from this long rest.
Okay,
at
Rogue.
all.
Show off.
I'm good to go.
Okay, all good. You get spell slots back. You get hit points back.
Yes.
What is that point?
Get
You get your
rages back.
special ninja moves back.
Look at all those spell slots.
Look at all those spell slots.
Ah,
Do you know what?
they are back.
I don't know how you feel about it, but actually making you not have rests and put you under pressure.
So good.
How did that feel? As because 5e you have a short rest, blah blah blah. You have a long rest. Woohoo! We're super powerful again. How did it feel?
Yeah.
Going through like an extended period of no rest.
I think it's really cool because you gotta manage your resources.
Yeah. I had one spell slot left, which would have been for anything, if anything had happened between us getting back to the mainland. Because, I mean, I could imagine something going wrong.
Yeah,
I can imagine something had gone wrong.
Yeah, I still had a few spell slots, mostly because we short rested and I had arcane recovery. But if not for that, I would have been so tapped out.
Yeah.
I think it was it added to the intensity of the night
Yeah.
Yeah.
a lot.
Good. Yeah.
I'm just glad we haven't suffered as such.
I
We probably
doing that with long periods of no long rest is like my favorite thing to do as a DM. And I love to abuse exhaustion as a mechanic. It is my favorite mechanic in the game.
Yeah.
because it screws over every plan.
It's a great mechanic. I love it, and I don't use it very much, but I think it's something that you can use with the environment a lot. It's one of those things where you bring the environment into play. So
Yeah, I did it with a group where they fell into a river and they wanted to swim against the current, and I was like, cool, failed 3 rolls, like that's 2 levels of exhaustion, and it just starts getting panicky because they're still in the river. It's like, keep going. 3rd level of exhaustion.
Yep.
4th, like you're gonna die.
Yeah. You're
It's
just
like
gonna
make
drown.
a plan.
You're
You're gonna die. You're gonna drown. Make a plan.
Amazing. Excellent.
It's
So
that
good.
drowning though.
Okay, so you take your long rest. You can lounge around. You can sleep. For those of you who don't need sleep, you think you all need sleep. Actually, none of you are elves, so you take turns resting, or you all just go to sleep, basically. And you wake up, and it's the afternoon, and you're restored, revitalized. The sun is a little bit lower in the sky, but it's still bright. It's still like a summer, so there's still a lot of day left. The noise hasn't diminished from below. It's still loud. What would you like to do?
Sigrun will go ask for some food, be brought up to the room.
Okay. So you go down, ask for some food to be brought up to the room. Fine.
And go back up.
Okay.
And just be studying my spells so I can select the proper spells for what might be happening
Sure.
today.
You select your spells.
Same. I'm just going over, just having a little moment of prayer.
Okay.
No matter, focusing on spells.
Okay.
Nathaniel is journaling his trauma down in his now trauma book at this point. He's not had a good
Trauma
moment
diary.
since he woke up. He's literally not had a good moment since he woke up. It's just
Hey, you got to see Pygmy go with braces.
The
Yeah.
trauma diary. Amazing.
fair. It's like if you page through it, it's literally just like archaeological like notes and history, and then it just gets to a point where it's like ... It's just bad. Nothing good is happening.
So good.
Just gets to a page where it's like ... 300 years later. Trauma.
Do you want to tell chat a little bit, because I don't think anyone will know about how Nathaniel was brought into the game, because you arrived later, didn't you?
Yeah, I arrived later into the game. A player had to drop out, and I swooped in to take the spot. And the way I was introduced was they were in a dungeon, and they were exploring around, and there was a room full of mirrors. And the one mirror seemed to look off almost like a window into water, like an aquarium type thing. And they found me there with this really handy dandy magical item that kind of puts you into stasis so I didn't drown. And I was basically an archaeologist examining that same temple dungeon 300 years prior, and I triggered this trap and got stuck in the water and put myself in stasis as a panic button. And they found me
really well.
many years later.
Was,
And now I've got issues.
Yep. Oh, shit.
So yeah, it was a modified Temple of Tammeraut from the Yawning Portal, and I'd run it in reverse. So you didn't start at the bottom and work your way up. We started at the top and worked our way down because the players were looking for one of these elemental ships. So this group has been running for a while, and there is a sort of an overarching theme where it went all the way back to our Extra Life one shot When was that, Leslie?
Oh,
2017?
at least
I think it
it was
was.
just before I went to. Yeah, it must have been 2017. Just before I went to UK.
So we did the charity. We did Extra Life in 2017. Me and Leslie and Albert, and we did a stream, 12-hour stream, and one of them was a one shot which I'd created called Drowning Ruathan, and there was the story was there was the elemental ships that were there to there was the elder elemental eye had these kind of like these ships spaced out across the multiverse, and that particular adventure was to stop a wizard becoming a god, and she had the earth. No, she had water, like some water powers, a portal to the water plane, and the Methalcure was the water elemental ship, which Tabby had been bequeathed in a previous adventure. So it went back even further. It went back to White Plume Mountain, which was what's that? That's got to be like 4 years ago now.
Yeah.
And so it's an ongoing campaign. Basically, they need to find the 4 elemental ships in order to combine them into like a Voltron ship and defeat the Elder Elemental Eye, which they don't know where it is. But they've got 2 of
You say
them.
it like that, it sounds silly.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's not silly. Special.
Toad's not silly.
So they've got the water elemental ship, which is Tavi's Methalcure. They've got the earth elemental ship, which was at the bottom of the Temple of Tammeraut,
Which is called the Mango.
which is now called the Mango.
Yep.
And they still need the fire elemental ship and the air elemental ship.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And I think Tavi is the only character that's here from the very, very start.
Yeah.
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 Because Stumper and Sigrun went in, started in the Extra Life
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
But Leslie did play in the White Plume Mountain adventure as another character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone pooped in her son's skull.
Unskull.
Yeah.
Yep. That's right.
Yep.
It wasn't
I
Tavi. Just
Well,
That's Herb's character.
no.
But what was her name? Do you remember?
Prue?
Yep.
Prue.
Prue Skiffington, darling.
Prue Skiffington.
Yes, Prue Skiffington.
And Prue Skiffington, at the end of White Plume Mountain, had taken Black Razor, and instead of returning it to Lady Silverhand in Waterdeep, fucking stole it.
Yes, she did.
Black Razor just stole it.
Surprising no one.
No one at all. She was a mother of 1 million adventurer kids, and decided that after her third husband had mysteriously died under accidental circumstances, that maybe she could also become an adventurer. And so she did, and that's how she ended up there. And then, well, she's got Black Razor. Well,
She now lives in a tower.
that's the thing. It was in a tower that was also gifted.
It was also given, and I always wanted that to be like a one shot where the White Plume party actually sort of like stormed that tower and tried to take Black Razor from you. Never happened.
That'd be so fun. That could still happen though.
Could still happen.
You wouldn't know. Like our party now.
I
Could
mean,
also end up.
yeah, Prue's still there with Black Razor
And a fourth husband.
For now.
for now.
Maybe 5 or 6. But
Yeah.
So, you wake up, you go down, you order food. There's a knock at your door. Room service.
busy, deep in prayer.
I'm not answering it.
So, is anyone gonna get the door?
I'm having a quiet moment for the first time in my life, please.
I unfurl myself from my thoughts and prayer, and I go into the door. I'm not even thinking.
And Brian is there before you with the trolley.
Oh.
Hey.
Ooh.
Oh, hi. Hi. Good morning.
Ordered some food.
We did. Yeah, come on in.
Sure.
I step out of the way.
Wheels the trolley in. Where would you like it?
Just by the table there, please.
Okay, sure. Will there be anything else? Anything else?
Sigrun is like making eyes at Thumper from the other side of the room, like.
Will there be anything else?
Nathaniel's like looking up from the journal as he's writing. It's
Just wondering if you maybe happen to read anything
Oh, the letter?
different.
Yeah, I read that. I didn't understand some of the words. But
Well,
I-
there's the wrong pen was used, and it just comes out with some swear words sometimes. So,
But I
didn't
think I
mean
got
those.
the gist of it. I think.
Maybe after the festival, maybe we could
You know,
you could show me the sights on a more intimate
I'm pretty busy, but
one level, some time off.
I just had to have dinner or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's
Not here.
yes.
Not,
No.
Not here.
No, because you'll be at work and stuff, so we'll maybe like a picnic.
Oh, how about the Quillen chill?
I haven't been there yet. The Quill and Chill.
Yeah, that's nice.
Or maybe once everything is back to normal and the zombies are taken care of.
Excuse me, what now? What zombies?
Oh, so this is a bit awkward. I probably shouldn't have, but I also need to protect yourself because otherwise then Quill and Chill won't happen. But there's a zombie horde coming this way. They're like destroy your.
Kidding.
I
Be funny.
couldn't even make that up if I tried.
You don't need to try and impress me. You've already impressed me.
I don't know if I'm holding my little prayer book. I just drop it because I'm flustered. I'm like, oh, thank you. No, but I'm not.
He bends down to pick up your prayer book. Hands it to you.
Just no, thank you. No, I'm not making anything. Thanks. No.
Puts his other hand on top of your hand.
Oh, okay. He goes, oh, I'm sure the breakfast is getting cold. It's very warm in here though. It's just no, definitely zombies. If you could not be around in about nighttime, we might have to
Okay.
postpone our dinner date.
You serious? There's zombies?
I'm being very serious. It's where we've been all night. We've been out on the Hermitage, just fighting zombies, protecting people. That's what we do. That's what we do.
Sure, okay. And he looks a bit worried and he's like...
I'm sure you'd be okay if you just like find somewhere to hole up at night time.
Okay, well it's not just me I need to worry about, it's my daughter, so...
You have a oh my god, you have a daughter. Oh my god, why would you do that? Why would you make me feel sad? Oh my god, why would you do that? This is listening to the DM right now. Oh my god, why would you do that? Oh my god, you have a daughter? Oh, that's
okay,
lovely. You definitely need to keep her safe as well.
sure.
Merrick
I'm gonna
doesn't
be
want
busy
anybody
here
to
all
know
night,
about it.
So,
Yep.
she's... There's a lot to take it.
Your door open. Oh my god, there's a ghost. Sorry.
Cats, sorry.
You seem busy. I'm gonna go.
Wait.
Wait. Is there anything that we can do, like keep them safe?
where is safe?
I mean, I'd say not on our skiff that we're gonna go and fight the zombies with, but
Gonna go
maybe
fight
somewhere.
the zombies?
Yeah, we're gonna go. Well, the sheriff doesn't want to like.
Good
ruin
luck.
your festivities. Oh, I give him a hug back.
Come back, come back, come back.
Well, I've got a dinner date to look forward to, so yes, I'll come back. Don't worry.
You do. Okay, I gotta go and make sure my girls are safe. Bye.
Thank you.
Clunk closes the door, hurries off.
Thumper! You did great!
He's got a daughter, and they might not be safe. So now we have to go fight all of the zombies. Let's go!
Yes!
Oh.
He's got a daughter. Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
You see Sigwin is like turning to the side and like quickly wiping tears from her face. Like, I'm not crying.
Also, I just sort of lean down to like, and I'm like, he's got real good strong arms. He gives good hugs. And then just sort of like hyperventilates a little.
Yay!
And then he's just gonna do a little happy dance and start easily just.
You know me, Andrew. You know me.
Damn it! He's got a daughter that I'm gonna protect now. Shit!
He's had a daughter. He's had a
Protect her.
daughter since the
Yeah,
beginning.
but I didn't know that. He was just half orc. Now it's like, oh no.
Hot daddy, hot fork.
Hot daddy.
Ayman, I love you.
Eileen.
I have a advantage for a date. That's the cutest thing in the world.
Date advantage.
Date advantage.
I need you to make a charisma check on your date.
I might have to. Stop myself from like drowning myself in lameness.
Amazing.
Quill and chill though. So
Oh.
good.
Oh.
So yeah, I mean that I'd known that that Brian had
Of course.
is a single dad. So
Oh, my heart.
and he's got a little girl, but more will come out when you go on your dinner. So if you make it back, if
No.
He will.
right.
Don't jinx it.
No, I'm.
When?
Kill me off now.
Leslie, you did amazing on that. I loved your RP on
Well
that.
done.
So good.
That is great.
So good.
Yeah, 10.
Thank you so much.
I'm so loveless.
Yeah.
Please be so-
You dropped the book and like it was just like
My
I know the hand.
my cheeks hurt from
Oh
smiling.
my,
Yeah.
your cheeks hurt.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Mine will hurt later.
You know? You'll just be one big happy zombie family.
I'm so glad only a couple of you heard that.
I didn't hear it. I missed it.
Oh, God.
Good.
I was
That's
reading
fine.
chat.
Just move.
The
Move along,
naughty
move
one
along.
should come
Fine.
for cake
Yeah,
right
we've
now.
heard that.
So
Anyway, so what?
oh gosh, I can put
Oh,
I'm
I'm
gonna put one
blushing.
of these advantage tokens on. Not that one.
Oh, yeah, I know Matt would have heard me.
There you go. Kate,
Oh, I got me an advantage
you
token.
got an advantage token.
Roll for butts.
Okay, so what would you like to do? It's 4 in the afternoon. It's about 3.
Are you ready for this? Roll
No.
for butts. Sorry, I had
So
to.
much butts.
The ASMR alone. Sorry.
Every dice.
Brian's cheeks are legendary.
Oh god. Thank you, everybody. Anyway.
Brian's
Yes,
I'm
cheeks.
crying.
There's no comparison. Brian's cheeks are legendary. Mwah. Chef kiss. Okay.
10 out of 10.
So, where would you like to go? You know that the robot games will be taking place soon.
We've got to go check in with our buddy, don't we? See how his robot's coming along.
If he's anywhere, he'll be at the field where the tents are, north of the town.
Dimble.
Yeah, let's
Go
go
check in on Dimble.
there.
Okay, you make your way. You go
I
back.
am taking Virgil with me.
Okay. Oh, you've got Virgil. Sweet.
Yeah, mate. He's probably still sleeping because it's quite early in the morning, but I've got a little bit of bread roll,
Nice.
and I don't know if he wants any bacon, but I've got that.
Yeah,
planned.
Sigrun will have some breakfast after wiping away the tears from the scene, and be ready to go.
Okay. Amazing. You make your way back through Fog and Frog. It's busy. Brian's working. Keeps glancing over at you.
This time I wink because I'm all like, yeah.
And it's him who blushes and looks away and carries on with his job.
So,
Now, you get outside. You make your way through the crowds. There's gnomes everywhere, but they're all heading towards the northern part of the town, where the fields and the main beach are. You get there. You can see tall flags waving. You can hear bands. There are stalls selling like foodstuffs, sweets, drinks, liquor, and this is the final day. This is the one festival that the whole of Lantern celebrate, and it's the festival for Gond, and it's the Ippenshire festival. So, being the final day, there's a mood of celebration. There's a lot of love in the air. People are excited. Some people are intoxicated. It's a lot of it's all going off, and everyone's headed towards where the pygmy races were. You make your way up there, and where the pygmy goat racetrack is, that's been cleared of all the goats, and it's now just sort of like basically a cordon where spectators can watch from. There's a gap in it between on the western edge, which leads out to the sea. There's a gap in it on the eastern edge, which leads to the cliffs, and the whole middle of this huge, like, it's about 4 acres of field in the middle is empty. The pygmy goats. The pygmy goat races was a whole scene. It was amazing. The players got to bet on their own pygmies. It made a whole kind of like form book on the odds for the different pygmy goats. It was pretty cool. So you can see like 3 tents down at the tents are at the northern end of the field, and as you come up and you go around, and you can see that there is, oh gosh, what are the teams? Hold on a sec.
Beetle.
There is Black Beetle, which is Dimbles.
That's our team, right?
That's your
Black
team.
Beetle.
That's your team.
Yeah.
Whoa, Black Beetle. Blam blam. Whoa, Black Beetle. Oh, okay, cool.
There's Green Ox, and there's Purple Monkey.
Do I read chat even? You don't need to read chat. You don't need to find out what it's
Okay.
about.
There was originally Red Turtle, but
Fire.
that burned down, and Red Turtle team was destroyed, which led you to.
Did Spico set fire to the giant turtle? That's the real question here.
You don't know that.
That was very defensive.
So the three tents are Green Ox, Purple Monkey, and Black Beetle. And as you approach, you can see there's a lot of energy and there's a lot of buzz around the tents of Green Ox and Purple Monkey. It's very quiet around Black Beetle tent, and you see a little head poke out, little kind of like dark haired, sour looking gnome, Dimble, peeking out of his tent, looking around, looking worried.
Hello, Dimble?
We start running
Okay,
over.
okay.
He's like, they're with me. They're part of the team. They're part of the team. Please,
We are.
Let
We
them
are.
through. Please, let them through. They're part of our team. Please. And, yeah. he's an emo gnome. And the security who are on the gates, on the pygmy goat race track gates, they wave you through them. Go through. And you all go through, and you go into the tent, the Black Beetle. Now these tents are like these kind of like large kind of like canopy tents. They've got those, they're sort of like they go up, and then they've got like a sort of a ring around them, almost like a circus marquee with square battlement kind of like edges around it, and then that goes up into another point. And they're about 30 feet high. Each of these tents are huge. And Dimblers comes in, and he goes in, and inside is a workbench, and there's the coiled. It doesn't reach up very high, but there's a large coiled shape of Black Beetle, which is this gorgeous gunmetal black centipede robot. Multiple pieces of plating, just like ching 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 ching, in a spiral. Legs folded neatly under it. It's very tight. At the head, there's this kind of like these large kind of crystal kind of cockpit shell, which looks like it's made to look like two eyes, but it's one cockpit. You've seen it before, but the last time you saw it, it was very damaged, very beaten up. But now it is gleaming. It's perfectly. And Dimble's like, oh, yes, I'm so glad you're here. You made it. How was your adventure? What happened?
Can we not talk about it, please?
That is fine, because I don't have time to talk about it. We are minutes away from the start
Good.
of robot games. Okay, I need you. I need you. Hey, Fobbington! Thank you so much for the follow. Hey. Oh, where's Ricardo? Is he here yet?
Yep.
Yes! Hey! Ricardo!
Nope.
Is he not here? He's here.
No, he's definitely here, but nope.
Not here. He's not here. He's not here.
Amazing. Hey, Ricardo. So anyway, he was, hey, I'm so happy. I was so worried. I can't do the games on my own. I need help. Spico, and he goes to his pack and opens the flap and goes, come on, they're here. And Spico comes crawling out onto his hands. And for those of you that, there's a tiny kind of like robotic beetle comes crawling out. Big eyes, little feelers, 6 legs. And he's like, they're here now. It's okay. We can continue. We might even have a chance. And for chat, Spico is a tiny modron. He's been handed down through generations to Dimble's family. Dimble's great-great-grandfather was a wizard who traveled the multiverse and befriended this tiny little modron bug called Spico. Who redeemed a name an NPC? Who did that?
Yes. Yes.
You did it.
Yes.
Katarina, did you just name a gnome Ricardo? Yes.
Yes.
Oh god, it's so
That's
good.
the best. Thank you so much. Okay, I need to work out who I know. Yes! I just need to make a note in my book. Hold on, one sec.
How much trouble are you gonna be in? Oh no, that's so funny.
Oh, you'll meet him soon, don't worry.
Oh dear lord.
Okay. So, he goes, Skip, don't worry. They're here now. It's gonna be okay. We might even win. I know. Don't worry. It's a long shot, but they're here. And he
Wait,
goes,
what are you winning? Don't worry, we'll totally get you to win.
and goes, okay. So Robot Games start in a few minutes time. Robot is ready. Black Beetle is ready. Skipper, you ready? It's the cutest. Oh my gosh, it's the cutest little robot, little modron that you've ever seen. I think I drew Skipper. Is it in my book? Is that camera
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
focus on it?
The cutest.
Yeah.
So, that's Skipper. Okay. I have a little problem though. Skipper, he will control the movement of Black Beetle, but Black Beetle needs a pilot for using the mandibles.
look at
Wasn't
Tabby.
that you?
No, that was not me. That is why we lost.
Oh.
I need a pilot to control the way the games work. That you need to mandibles control attacking and also capturing the balls, which are part of the games.
What?
Are you okay
Does
there,
the-
Thumper? Is it?
Yeah,
What's wrong?
sorry, I just something in my throat. I was thinking about breakfast.
Oh, okay, yes. So need to capture the balls. Some are small, some are big, and some are heavy. So I need someone with a good touch to understand
I mean, I'm saving myself with
how
them
to
tonight.
hold the balls.
Definitely saving myself for dinner tonight. I'm sorry, I'm not your man.
Unfortunately, Black Beetle is designed for a non-pilot, and
Oh,
the
yeah,
only
so
the only one
that...
here who
Tavi?
could possibly
Oh,
fit
Tavi. You're
would
gonna pick your
be
hands
Tavi, and I know that you are captain of a ship, so Tavi, would you please be able to capture balls,
Oh
please?
no! Oh
Tavi, that's so good at this. Get your hands in there, Rodden.
no! Oh
You're
no!
the only one that can help us catch balls. Please,
Please stop!
please, Tavi. The robot games. This is everything we have worked for. All the precious materials that you have provided for to repair Black Beetle. This is everything.
Tavi, the balls will be lost without you.
Why can't you go, Dimble?
No. I have to stay with the other team captains out the front at the tents.
Don't you understand how these work, Tavi?
I've
Tavi,
I've
I
never-
believe in you. I believe you are already a captain of a ship. This is
yeah,
no,
I've
this
never
is not much
piloted a
different.
robot.
All you have to do is
Fondle invisible
no.
balls.
You need to control the mandibles.
Control the balls, never let the balls win.
Control the mandibles to capture the balls. Can you do this for us, please?
I can try, but I hope you're not betting on it or anything.
No, it's just my career. Is all. That is.
Oh, okay
Oh.
then.
Okay.
In that
It's
case,
the scholarship to Samba, the capital of Lantan, right? Whoever wins the robot games gets the scholarship to go to
Okay.
the academy I mentioned in Samba. This
Yeah,
is very important. This is,
Yes, we will win, but just in case we don't, just like in the off chance we don't.
believe in you.
How much is the how much is the tuition?
No,
Well, we can
there's
afford.
not a price. It's you were chosen.
Oh,
You can only be chosen if you
you're
win.
the chosen
Chosen
one.
Yes. This is my way out of Suj.
Yeah.
the
Can't you
capital.
take like
And also
a boat?
the team get to fly to Samba. You are my team.
I'm sorry, you what?
Okay.
I don't know. You won't be able to stay because you're.
Tavi.
You won't be able to stay because you're not Lantanese. But you will see the capital of Lanta. No outsiders get to see that.
Oh, so we just
Tavi,
we
you're
fly
doing it.
in
You're
and
doing
then
it.
we fly
No,
out.
no questions. You're doing it. You're doing it. There's no choice. Sorry.
Is there something the three of us can do to help Tavi, or
You could maybe
Something-
give her magic to make her operate controls better, but
I would. I mean, I can do. You better get
Pat
onto
Tavi
it,
on the
though.
back.
can bless her.
That's all
Or,
I got.
Do bless. Yeah, I might. Oh, actually, I can cast. That's not gonna help.
I mean, I can
Um,
cast haste on Tavi, but that will only last a minute.
Same with bless. But that's okay. Just get onto it, Tavi.
Uh,
Yeah, that's all I can. Oh wait, what's that one?
I don't have a choice, I guess.
Yeah, just hold still while we do these things at you.
wait,
At
no, we
me.
need to do we need to do them just before it starts because they only last a minute.
Yeah, it's true. I don't need to touch you to do that one, so that's okay. I can do the
Yeah.
there are 3 tasks in the games, and you come back to the tent between tasks.
Okay.
Okay,
So how about I use the haste for the next task, or for a task
Yeah.
that needs speed?
speed. Do we know what the tasks are, Dimble?
yes. The first task is to climb the cliff to the east and retrieve the ball from a nest. Is a
That
climbing.
could be quite good for a haste, though, to get up the thing. But
The second test is to swim to the beach and dive down and retrieve the ball.
Okay, can I do only that one? Do
I'm
you?
gonna do all three.
No,
Can
no,
we
no,
just-
no, the robot is doing, you were inside the robot.
Yeah, I know, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The third one is on the field, the last one. You have to retrieve the ball from the southern end of the field, and it is a heavy ball. Weighty. And it needs strong grip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sure.
I mean, yeah.
Now,
I'm
that is
gonna-
not just the only thing. On each, you will be attacked by the other robots. This is a
Oh,
free for all.
fuckers.
Also, you can attack other robots.
So I
too,
can
can't
attack
you?
them back.
Yes,
Okay.
but,
But also
we
concentrate on
don't do
getting those
that.
balls.
See-
We concentrate on getting the ball and getting back.
Sure.
Always
Does
concentrate on the balls. You
does
never want to
Pico-
miss them out.
sorry? Does the black beetle have any like weapons?
The black beetle has its mandibles. What
Okay.
I will tell Spico the task is to retrieve the ball, and Spico will maneuver using his own perception to find the quickest way to get to the ball. When it's there, it is you that needs to control the mandibles to pick up. But if you are attacked, you can also control the mandibles to attack.
So you don't need to drive, Tavi. You just need to.
You don't drive. Spico drives.
I
You can
do.
grasp the balls.
I press buttons. What do? Do I use my hands to grab the balls, or
Exactly.
how?
You use your
how
hands
does that work?
to grab the ball. Your hands there are controls in there. It's like a handle. It's like
Uh-huh.
you grip with
Uh-huh.
like grips, and you
Yes.
can squeeze.
How
you pull,
Tight do
turn
you need
and
to
squeeze.
squeeze? How tight do you need to squeeze? Because you need to
You will
have
find out. Just get into the robot, Tavi.
Okay, I'll get into the
before
robot.
you hop in, I'm going to just touch your shoulder, wish you luck, and cast guidance on you.
Thank you,
And
Thumper.
that you can add a d4
Okay.
to any ability.
And it's even a bit of a squeeze for you, even though it's made for a gnome. So you're like squeezing. And outside you can hear like a speech going on. You
Oh,
can
no.
hear.
This is hilarious.
You can the leader of the council of Suj is like, everybody, welcome to Robot Games. This is the final event of the Epinshire Festival. Praise God. Praise God. God. Wonderbringer. Woo! Yes, that's right. So, due to a terrible fire, Red Turtle team cannot play. So, the teams are Black Beetle, and you can see just as did that, Dimble's like, okay, speak up. You know, the first task is cliff ball, climb cliff, grab ball. Let Tabby grab the ball, obviously, but you climb the cliff, and as soon as you have ball, bring it back. And the little hatch near the back of the head, speaker runs in, and then all of a sudden, the coil of Black Beetle just goes, kind of like slides out, and 100 legs, and Tabby, you're inside it, and you can see you're inside this very tight little kind of like cockpit. There's the two handles in front of you, and you're like, and there's kind of like slithering kind of motion. You're out, and you're surrounded by like in this field, and there's the cheering of like hundreds and hundreds of gnomes, and like Black Beetle, yay! And it goes, and then there's like Purple Monkey, and you look over your head, over your shoulder, because you got these kind of like bubble, kind of like eye shells. Look over, and you can see the tent part, and there's kind of like this monkey, this robotic monkey, just goes loping out, go, and you can see like up in its head, you can see there's a gnome in there like operating, and there's also Green Ox, and there's like boom boom, dust is kicking up, dirt, it's just these hooves are kicking up, and this Green Ox, horns, massive thing. The crowd's going wild, and Valdrin Kane is like, may the winner of 3 rounds determine who is victorious, win the scholarship to Sandbar, and become a master inventor. Everybody, countdown, 5, and Valdrin wanders away. Oh, and the crowd's 3, 2, 1, fireworks.
Go, Tabby, go!
And you can, and all of you just sort of like, all 3 robots, these massive automatons, turn and just leg it. So on the map, they all head towards. Let me draw it on here quickly.
Evan,
Yep.
Not on our map, on your map.
I think we're still at the island with the monastery.
Oh, my bad. I am so sorry. How about now?
How about now?
Now I'm in nothing. Just oh, okay.
I
Wait,
see. I
it
see
appeared.
Suj.
Yeah,
Is it loading?
yeah.
Yeah. For real.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play my robotics lab soundtrack.
Ooh.
Maybe mix it in with some medieval halfling festival. Who knows?
Only you do.
Yeah. Literally.
Scared. I love this game.
So they all dart towards here, to these mountains here. And the ox is just like smashing through trees to get to the base of the cliff. Oh! No!
Yep. That's what happens.
No, no,
No!
no,
No!
no.
Yep.
I think we can keep going because he's
Yeah.
saying it should reconnect like it did before, like on its own.
Okay. Don't worry,
He's
chat.
got to hear us in
Okay,
chat.
hold on.
Maybe not.
Don't worry, chat. This has happened before. In fact, this is a regular occurrence. Russia's internet is not as
Dubious.
stable, but we don't judge because he lives in South Africa, and that's just how things are. Okay? So hang tight. He's going to be back in a sec. In the meantime,
Hold on to those balls.
hold on to those ball thoughts, and
Just
we'll
grip
take
all
a
those balls
we'll take
tight
a
as you
five
can.
we'll take a 5-minute bio, and we'll wait for Rush to get back. Mwah. Love you guys. Take care. 5 minutes. And
Ball thoughts.
I'm gonna mute us while we take 5 minutes. Okay.